Hello, Anime Squad. What is going on? How you all doing? How's it going? Hope you all doing well. Happy Tuesday. I don't know why I paused on Tuesday. You also all can't see me yet because I gotta go do this. Yo, what up, Corrupted Gary? How you doing? Corrupted Garby, sorry. I keep calling you Corrupted Gary. I apologize. How you doing? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. What's up, Anime Squad? I hope everyone is doing well, having a great day. Let me know how your days have been. And we're back at it. Let me just make sure my ring light is lighting me all up. There we go. It's a little too bright. I don't want that much brightness in my face for 4 hours. But yeah, I hope everybody is having a great one and all is good. Yo, Eskimo, how are you? How you doing? What's going on? You be hunt? Wow! Congratulations, Corrupted. Nice. Kudos to you. That is absolutely amazing. I am very, very happy for you. Look at you go. Oh snap. Okay. All right, good for you. Congrats. I gotta. So I'll be taking some tips from you in the future, because I have yet to see Hun done unless it's I'm watching people play it. But congratulations, Eskimo. I am doing well. It's been a really good Tuesday. First time in Soka City. Good for you. It always is really good when you get like that first win when you get there. I'm still trying. I felt the same way when I beat Tiamat. I beat her a couple times, but I really felt that like same way for a while. So. Yeah, I hope all is well. So what we're doing today, folks, is I am back with my randomizer Nuzlocke for Heart Goes So Silver with my good buddy Docbrooke. We are co-streaming this awesome event together. So we do these on Tuesdays. We've been doing it for the past a good amount, like probably like a month. It's been like a month, some change now. So to recap everybody, the first episode, I like died 3 times. Like I had to restart my Nuzlocke 3 times. And then the second episode, Brooke had to do her second playthrough of the Nuzlocke because she lost her team. So we're kind of like close to each other, but we're getting back. So she and I are just going through the motions with our gyms right now and trying to build up our teams. I'm trying not to lose any team members today. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But nice. You trained a lot on multiplayer? Sweet. That's dope. So let me back my chair up a bit because I'm more close. Might be able to. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to be too close on me. I also have Discord open because we're going to be chatting through the good old Discords and getting everything going. And then good. My live working. Brooks' link is working. Perfect. We are all set. And then I tested my Discord to make sure my chat was good. Because it was buggy at times, but now it's fixed. It's been good for like the overall randomizer Nuzlocke and stuff like that. So I've been really happy with that. But yeah, so we're gonna go. So a couple of things, Anime Squad. Before I actually start the game, I just want to chat with you all. I will be able to read your chats and messages. If I'm a little delayed, it's not that I don't love y'all. It's not that I don't care about y'all. It is just sometimes like if I'm chatting, I'll read and stuff. What does a randomizer do, Corrupted? So great question. What a randomizer does is, in a typical Pokemon Heart Goes So Silver, you would have things like, oh, your starters are Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. A randomizer, if you randomize your starters, would be like, oh, your starters could be Giratina, Mew, or Zapdos. It could be the Kanto starters. It could be any Pokemon that is in the decks of that game, including the national decks. So that's the limit. So it can't be any Pokemon Gen 5 and up because they technically haven't existed at the time. You can also randomize trainers, you can randomize items, you can randomize what you get. So randomizers do a really, really fun thing to kind of change up your game and make it really unique. So yeah, basically that's what a randomizer does. You can use your randomizer to customize certain things you want to randomize and keep certain things you want to keep normal. So if you want to randomize, like, I don't know, if you want to randomize encounters, but keep the starters the same for a Heart Goes So Silver, you can. If you want to, like, randomize the starters but keep the game the same, you can do that. If you want to maybe select what Pokemon you want, you could do that. So that's brilliant of it. And a Nuzlocke is a little self-explanatory, but if your Pokemon faints, it is gone. It is known as, it's known as dead. Do you randomize everything? Good question, Eskimo. No, we randomize, at least for my one, I randomize the Pokemon, the starters, the Pokemon encounters, and the legends. Everything else is the same. including randomizing it for the trainers and gym leaders, so their Pokemon are all random. Brooke randomized the typing in hers. So for her stream, her typing is completely different. So she might have a, I don't know, a Chimchar that's like a water type or like a dark type. Mine's is a fire type and fighting type when it becomes an Infernape. So yeah, all good stuff coming up. So I know she is getting started. So once she is all good to go and does her intros, we'll get started. So to kind of run down what we're going to be doing for the most part, I need to 100%. We're going to take on Gym 4 in a minute, but I need to, I want to level ground a little bit. I got to get my level grind in. So we got to go do that. So flying type gym can have a Squirtle. Absolutely. Yes. Yep. So you can basically go in a flying type gym and there's just a Squirtle there. You can even have a Groudon just be chilling. I've had that. And the cool thing is, if you are new to the series and you want to be hey, I want to know what happened during episodes 1 and 2. I will drop my socials. If you have a YouTube and you want to know what happens, I upload the VODs on YouTube. So all you got to do is, when you go to my YouTube channel, type in Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver Randomizer with Docbrooke, and you'll see episodes. You actually see a bonus episode because we did a test run, and I think Brooke's file got corrupted, so we just did a new file. So that's episode 0, technically. So we have 3 episodes up. So this is episode 3, but the 4th one we've done. So, all right, cool. I'm going to start up the game, so that way I have it going a little bit, so y'all can hear the audio. Okay, good. It's not too loud, which is perfect. And while Brooke's getting ready, I'll show you all my team, because I think my team looks dope. I'm actually very proud of it. So, this is the team we got so far, Anime Squad. We got Todoroki, my Inferno. Why do I keep forgetting the middle evolution of Chimchar and Infernape? I keep forgetting it every single time. Minato, my Ampharos. I was lucky to find an Ampharos during one of my encounters, and I got him. So, I got him on the squad. Nimbus, my Altaria. Tororama, my Marshtomp. Egg, known as Egg for now. And Tenten, my Drapion, who is not really I don't want to hurt its feelings. Not really a member of the team, but might become one in the future. We'll see. And then if I check my box, we got Zenitsu, my Raichu. Ami, named after Ami from Sailor Moon, my Vaporeon. Ryuk, my Duskull. Choji, my Bee-Barrel. I can't say his name without stumbling. Glameow, known as Chi-Chi. Ryoku, which is my Manaphy I caught. That was pretty hype. Shenron, my Dratini, who's technically the 6th member of the team, but we gotta level him up. And that's it so far. Also, chat, let me know how audio sounds, if y'all can hear me. Everything sounds good. But yeah, this is Le Squad so far. And I think we'll be able to get right into it, which would be dope. So I'm excited. And yeah, the basic thing I want to do today is honestly level up and get everything ready. If I can do that, I'll be okay. But we'll see. Good team. Thank you, Eskimo. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Alright, dope. I think everything's okay. So yeah. Once we get the okay and my buddy Brooks all set, we will start. So yeah, the biggest thing is I'm on batch 4. I don't want to go too far yet. Support for me not to do that. But soon. Eventually I'll be able to do it. So my console dashboard is weird. There we go. It's fixed. Alright, dope. So we'll have that going, which would be nice. And we'll get everything going. How's my cash situation looking like, actually? Oh, boy. it ain't good. I'm going to Zisu. Want to say hi. Yo, what's up, Izzy? Appreciate you. Thank you for saying hi. Get some rest. Appreciate you being here. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully, you're able to relax. Get a good amount of sleep. Okay, so Todoroki definitely I need to put in the gym. I'm debating. I don't know if I want to do Gym 4 right away or level up real quick. I mean, I could get into 30, but... Oh, it's Wednesday for... Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. My EU friends. So, happy Wednesday to you then. Alright, egg, and then that's it. I don't know if I should put egg on the side. It's just awkward having egg there. But it's okay. Golden Silver... Yes, yes. So 16 badges. And the good thing about it is... we're going to be doing this for a while, but I honestly think the pace we're going, we should be, like, fine. However, if any of us wipes out, we might do a different game. Because I was thinking about it today. I'm like, this is kind of a long game. So if we do another wipeout, we'll change it up. We will change it up and get going, but I'm doing all right. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. But I'm just really chilling in town. Everybody's healed. I always overheal my Pokemon. It's a gift and a curse I do. I just like heal everybody. You're Dutch, by the way? Oh, cool. That's awesome. I did not know that. Well, welcome, welcome. Of course. And I always say like Happy Tuesday because I'm on like Eastern time zones. But if I ever do that, let me know what time, like, let me know what day it is for you. Because my buddy Ib is from Indonesia. And then with him, it's like, he's on Wednesday time too. So I'll be saying, like, he'll be here and it's like, yo, it's night for me. And it's like morning. So he's like knocked out sleep. He'll be streaming when I'm at work. So, which is going to be fun. All right. I'm going to check in with Brooke real quick. Make sure she's good. You're from Italy and it's 1:07 a.m. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Also, let me do a shout out to my buddy Docbrooke. So we are streaming together. So we're actually streaming this at the same time. Just different screens. So you're able to pull up a tab for her, watch her stuff, and then also pull up a tab for me, watch my stuff. Hang out in her awesome community. Good friend of the channel, one of my personal friends. So we'll get that going. And then I am going to check Discord to make sure. She might have unmuted herself, I think. I'm in her Discord. Also, the DS emulator gets mad at me when the DS I'm playing on gets mad at me when it does that. Wow. Wow. The DS I'm playing on does that. Oh, goodness. Alright. So, yeah, once we're all set to go, I'll try with a trainer, why not? Morty's so cool. I'm actually really scared about Morty's gym. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know what he has, and I'm worried about it. Like, I'm very concerned. But, I think we will be okay. I think so. I think so. Alright, cool. I could probably level grind for a little bit. Why not? We'll level grind for a little bit. Also, shout out to the early squad for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. I thought I was going to be awkwardly talking to, like, Auto Ampharos at the start. So, actually, wait. Y'all don't know this, but I can't make my bot say hi. Hold up. So he says hello to you all. What the? Sir? No. Okay, he left. Oh, dead. Okay. I gotta tell Brooke that when we start. Hold on, that was funny as hell. So I was running from him, and he ran from me. Anyway, I think at this point, we'll get ready to do this damn gym. Let me make sure she's good. And I'll go say hey. Yeah, she's ready. Alright.
changes that are coming. I don't know how nerfed Eldegoss will be. I imagine they're reducing the cooldown, or they're increasing the cooldown on the healing, which is probably necessary, and I think the effect. You're stuck on Ninetales TL. Listen, Alola Ninetales is great, and she has some fun CC. If you like Ninetales and you need a non-attack character, Crustle may be your jam. Thank you for the lurk pants. I really appreciate it. You want to get to Great so you can play Crustle? You love your boy Snorlax, but you want another option. That makes sense. Crustle's really interesting. When I accidentally was playing Crustle, because I don't know how it happened. I must have bumped my controller, probably moving Kyoshi or something. I don't know how I had moved it, but I ended up queuing it up, and Crustle's like tomb wall ability is surprisingly potent. Now I see Anime is unmuted.
Hello, Docbrooke.
Hey, dude, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Happy Tuesday, buddy.
Happy Tuesday. We were just talking shop about the Pokemon Unite.
Hey.
Pokemon Unite, what do you call them? Patch notes.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
Very good. My boy Charmander got them buffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right, because Charizard has been kind of panned as not that good, but you've been playing Charizard because, like, Charizard's freaking cool.
Yeah.
And now it seems like you have a good... Oh, you can't hear Jack?
Well, you can't? Uh-oh, hold up.
I'm just gonna bump your volume up.
Okay.
Because last time I said you were really loud.
Yeah, I was loud as hell.
Yeah, you were loud as hell, so let's
yeah.
try this. Let me know if that's better. We want to hear Jack's dulcet tones. Are you gonna try anyone else after? Hey, Lady Lucifer, Jack, are you planning on trying out any other characters aside from Charizard, or are you just like, you got the boy and you're sticking with it?
During like the 500 follower stream, I used Zora a lot, and I liked it. Mm-hmm. I was gonna use Gengar, but I don't know. We gotta see with the patch notes. I'm a little worried.
Yeah. Also, congratulations on hitting that milestone, my friend.
Thank you so much, really. And I mean, I always thank Class too. I always love the Class community so much. Like, y'all are always one of my favorites. And, you know, Brooke, thank you for being just a great friend of your support. So proud of all you're doing too. And it's good to see us grow together and rock it.
I know. It's like we're coming up through the ranks together. Yes, you're in the game, TL. I have a I don't even know what Pokemon this is that I have. Oh, you wanna play some junglers? Yeah, Chihiro, the all-arounders are interesting characters because, like, so Jack, you've been playing Charizard in lane a lot. Have you been venturing into the jungle much? For him in Unite?
I don't, just because I always take like the top lane. And then someone will take jungle. The only time I'll take jungle, as my game graphically looks weird.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
It does that a lot, but it's really funny. I was like, oh, maybe if I go inside and outside the gym, it'll be fixed. It wasn't.
That's happened to me a couple of times. There's something about Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't normally have issues, but with the ROM, or with these special capture cards, I've noticed I've had to reboot it a couple times.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really go... Hey, Black Pacific! What's going on, buddy? Yeah, but I really don't go jungle too much, honestly. Like, I'll go in for a bit, but I only do that if someone takes the top 2 lanes.
That makes sense.
Also, loving the team. Looks really good.
Yeah, team's looking a little fresh this time around. We'll see. I don't know. I was realizing as I've gone back and looked at some of the previous Nuzlocks, I've realized it's almost always the second night I stream a particular run that I die. So and I lose them all. So fingers crossed, it's good stuff.
I have good vibes about the squad. I like it.
Ooh. I mean, we got some people holding it down real well. Speltron Brit's in here.
Hey.
TL's in here. Gotta lose them all. Ooh, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong though.
Oh, I love Kricketune has one of my favorite cries in Pokemon. It's so good.
I respect the fact that you actually know these games well enough that you know the cry.
Kricketune's cry I can hear regardless of where I am. I could be on the train, I could be at work. I will recognize it.
I respect that.
Cool. Alright, not bad. Battle 1 done. Yeah, that was a bit scary, but we made it. Okay, every time in Morty's gym.
Every time.
Yeah, we ran into an Entei, and I ran from it because it was like 13 levels higher than me.
Yeah, that seems like a reasonable course of action.
But I'm like, it fled anyway, because it was like, can't escape, Entei left, and I was like, well, there's the clip of the day.
Yeah. Rip. Oh. Where are you at as far as location now in your run? Because I know I had to restart.
So I'm in Aquatique City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've made some good progress. I'm just now doing the Belfast Tower, so.
Yeah, no, I was like, to give, I know Brooks in, like, the first area. I'm gonna level grind after the 4th badge. A little bit, because I'm a little worried about going forward, how the team will look. Because they're at good levels, but I want to make sure, with this being a Nuzlocke, they're super safe.
Yeah, no, I get that. I definitely get that.
Good. Oh, they made me take out a trap pinch. I'm so sad. Alright, good. Made it. Alright, let's see who she has. I'm a little nervous with Inferno out, but I think we got this, chat.
Yeah. You got this.
Yeah,
you got
too.
this, squad. Squad and class, it's gonna be a good night. I have good vibe feelings.
Yes. And of course she has an air for us. Of course.
Alright.
Gosh, woo. So how was your Tuesday overall? How was your day?
You know, it was weird. Do you ever just have like a Twilight Zone day where you're like, I don't know, like nothing's bad about the day, but I just feel like I'm not in this universe?
Mm-hmm.
It was that kind of day. I got work done, but I definitely was just like, my brain does not understand what's happening right now.
I feel you.
This is like been the most grounded I've felt all day. I'm like, ah, yes, this feels familiar. Pokemon, my buddy Anime Hero Night 2, the class, the squad. This is good.
There you go.
How was your day?
It was really good. Work wasn't too bad. We found out about, like, we're pretty much going to be mostly 80 to 100% in the office in the fall. So
Okay.
I'm a little nervous about that.
Yep, that's totally fair.
So I'm like, all right.
A lot of higher ed institutions right now are making some very strange judgment calls, and I'm like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, we are remote until, for me, the week of the 16th, but I get 2 days after that I could be remote, and then we have student staff training, and that's fully in person, so.
Oof.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Gary. Have a good one, bud. Well, Aquatail, why not?
Ooh, you're working on your portfolio, Sapphire Diamond Ruby.
Nice.
Your artwork, that's always cool. Although I'm sure that's a lot of extra effort. Let's put our Eevee in here.
Yeah, portfolios are really fun, and that's cool that you're working on the Sapphire Diamond Ruby. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I have a lot of friends who are artists, and I'm always amazed because, like, Jeff, do you do any kind of art or like creative fine arts, visual arts kind of stuff?
No, I dabbled with it in high school, but that was it.
Yeah, I've also dabbled. Like, I had an art minor in college. I'm a very subpar sketcher, drawer, and I did a lot of, like, I do painting and some, like, miniature painting, so I do, like, some creative stuff, but I would not call myself an artist. But, like, it always amazes me, some of my friends who are artists, the amount of time you put into a portfolio.
Right.
it's extravagant. And I'm always just like, wow, you just see the world differently. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Ooh, start making moves. Hey, listen, Sapphire Diamond Ruby, if you want to make moves, not to live not where you are and come down more our way, more southernly along the mid-Atlantic states, you can always hang with us.
That is true.
Oh, there's a new Street Fighter character coming out.
I heard.
Do you play Street Fighter at all, Jack? I know I always think of you as like an anime sort of fighter. I don't know if that's fair to say.
I like play the old school Street Fighter. I don't really play the new ones. Okay. But really my bread and butter is like, aside from anime fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom series and Smash Brothers.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I am a proud Cammy main. It's been a minute since I've like played the newer games, but always love playing with her as my main character.
Very cool. People in the class were excited. I'm always like, I'm so sorry that I'm your teacher, because truly, I know nothing about any of the fighting games.
Yeah. Honestly, it's all good, because, I mean, Demon Slayer would be a cool one, but with the anime fighters, like, it gives you a cool chance to try a couple, because they're really fun, but unfortunately, with a lot of them, they don't get a lot of support compared to the traditional ones, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh man, a Genghis-Khan, that's cool. Or Genga-Khan. Genghis-Khan? No, I said it right the first time. I had this
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I mean, because like the last fighting game that wasn't Smash Brothers that I probably played with any consistency in college or before, or even like as an adult, would have been Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty good, if I recall correctly. But I also just remember when 3 came out and they made it so you couldn't substitution jutsu forever, we were like, this isn't interesting anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, did you ever try DBZ Fighters? Or,
yeah,
I don't know what the actual name was, but it was Fighters with a Z, which is like, you know.
Oh, I still play it.
Cool. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't play it a lot on stream just because Strive is kind of taken over as the big Arc System Work game. But, yeah, no, in fighting games, I was always decent with my friends. In fighters, I beat every single one of my friends. And I took pride in that because they used to beat me up all the time in Melee and, you know, Marvel 2. But fighters was my jam.
That makes sense. Ooh, I didn't mean to select that. That might get... I hope that doesn't get turbo killed, because I didn't mean to select that.
Oh, yeah, I saw Turbo talking about the Budokai series. Yeah, I have Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and 2 on my PS2. Such good games.
So the Budokai series, are those as... like, because... were those, like... how do I put that? Like, story-based, campaign-based fighting games? Or, like, what was the vibe with those? Because I remember everyone being really hyped when they were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I never played them, because I'm, like, tangentially aware of DBZ. Like, I know it exists.
Right. Yeah, so they were really story-based, which was nice. You got to unlock characters from playing the story and other special features, but the story was really good, because like in a lot of fighting game stories, it's kind of, you fight, that's it, you don't really see a lot of different updates, but with this one, it kind of made you really want to come back and play it. I sunk probably like over 30 hours into the story mode, and then
wow,
probably like 40 plus playing with friends and the CPU, so it's really good.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, and they had presentation style, like, attacks. Okay, so there was, like, a lot of flash and... Alright, cool.
And I love the fact that, like, you know, now in fighters, you can pick Super Saiyan Goku. But in this one, like, you could become Super Saiyan by using, like, a special, like, combo, like, you do, with, like, different capsules. And it was really nice.
Cool.
So it felt like you were actually Goku, like, in a fight, which is nerdy, but funny. X-Cloud. Yeah, we'll switch. It's like, I don't want to leave Amphi out there, chat, because y'all know how protective I am, but we might have to do it.
That's the trick with having your favorite in
Mm-hmm.
Nuzlocke. You're like, either you become a god and live till the end, or you die and I have to watch you die live on Twitch.
Yeah. I had that happen before. I was upset.
There are like 20 Gokus in Dragon Ball Fighters, and you've got to pay for most of them. Black specific. Ooh, ooh, I hate that. I hate that model where you have to pay for a large portion of a fighting roster.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing if like like when Smash Bros came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still had like 40, whatever. I forget what the actual roster is when it releases. Like a lot of fighters, and then they came out with like DLC that was like an extra 5 of like theme things. That doesn't bug me as much. You know, like per season or whatever they did it. That doesn't bug me as much. But like some of the models that have come out where it's like, oh, you have like 10 fighters, and then all of the rest of them you have to pay for with actual money. You can't even earn them in game. Like, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Even at least Pokemon Unite, you can earn them in game. Like, I haven't bought a single Unite license with money,
Mm-hmm.
and I've already unlocked what, 9 of them.
Nice. Yeah, I don't like. I agree with you. I don't mind DLC, but as long as it's like fair and worth it. Like, you know, there's Guilty Gear Strive, which DLC feels good because the characters feel great. I feel like I'm gonna get my money's worth. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Oh my goodness, Toriyama, you scared me with that 13% health. My dude.
That moment you hear the doom,
I'm like,
doom, 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 doom.
like, I felt good, but I'm like, if he got a critical hit, I was done. You gotta go level grinding, sir. But yeah, in like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the fact they made me pay almost $10 for a character and the game wasn't that good, I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh, the Gokus for different seasons. That's why it cost money TL.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also, they, as much as it's like 50 Gokus, I rag on that all the time. They play differently, which is super nice, but I kind of wish there weren't 50 Gokus in that game.
Yeah, that's like pretty reasonable, I think.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Let's send it. Let's send it, class.
Alright, badge 4 down. We gotta go heal, and some of y'all gotta go level up.
Yeah, we're at the top of the tower now.
Nice.
Let's make sure we don't die. I forgot I named my villain Bezos.
Well.
I mean...
Okay, Taram, I'm gonna put you up front. We'll see how painful this is if he levels up. Oh boy. I mean, I'm running a team of 4. Oh, perfect. I think they'll be okay. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Like, I'm a little nervous, but I think we got this. Alright, perfect, perfect. Okay, chat, so... Alright, I'm so mad I can't catch this Arcanine. Man... It would have been cool on the team, and I actually needed, like, another fire type, but... It's fine, buddy. We'll see you later. Alright, sweet. Forget a move. Water gun. No. No, we're not doing that. No water. We have moved beyond water gun. Also, chat, good to see you all. Let me know how you all doing. How's your day going? Welcome in to those lurking. I appreciate you. Let me hit you with the exclamation point lurk. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. So for free to lurk, hang out as we do this Pokemon Nuzlocke a journey.
Time to murder this Trico.
Ice beam, nice. Okay, we're gonna try to level you up, friend, but if not, we'll just do battles. Okay, some Flora. That's actually pretty bad with Marshtomp being out. Okay, Arbok. These encounters aren't looking too good. So I'm kind of glad that my encounter on this route wasn't bad earlier.
Yeah, I just found a level 10 Bidoof, and now I've never been scared of a Bidoof.
Oh.
Thanks to Nuzlocke, I'm now scared of a Bidoof. So.
Yeah, they're pretty scary. For some reason, the Nuzlocks. Oh. Got this, Akira. I believe. Oh, wait, no, that's spelled wrong. I'm thinking of your last routes.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I've lost several routes. Like, this is... Boom, baby. The dig on a routes seems to be a good combo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've found it's been helping me here in this early game. It may drop off significantly, but...
Yeah. Double edge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does double edge even do?
Yeah, sometimes randomizers give you a really good moveset, and I'm like, awesome. Other times they give you the worst.
Life-risking tackle. Yeah, no, that's a big no from me, dog.
Yeah.
Not in a Nuzlocke.
Mm-mm.
Yes, let's give up on that.
Let me look at the Poke Gear. I think that's like a connecting route. I just want to double check. Let's go to the map. Oh, no, it's a different route. Alright, so Route 39. Alright, we'll see once I get there who may join Anime Squad, if they're good. Sir, why do you have an Articuno?
Wow.
Just finding random Articunos out.
No, thank you.
Yeah, That is my favorite legendary bird, though, but... I'm good with not fighting it.
I respect the fact that you have multiple, like, favorite legendary tiers.
Yeah. No, I love Articuno. Speaking of cries, Articuno has one of my favorite cries in the entire game. It's so good.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what makes a cry good to you? I'm just curious, like, because you evaluate them. So, like, what is that? What makes it good for you?
I guess, like, if they sound really unique and, like, I don't know, like, Articuno sounds, like, really cool, and I liked it as a kid. And I'm like, oh, that's a nice one. Ampharos has, like, really, like, loud but adorable cry, and, like, some of them, if they sound cool, that's fine. Other ones, like Skunk Tank, I'm like, I can do without. It's literally a skunk, and the cry doesn't help it. Because it's kind of a giant fart, and I didn't know if they meant to do that on purpose, but I'm like, that doesn't make me like it anymore, game.
Yeah, game, this is a fart.
Yeah.
This is a fart.
I'm like, I'm good. Wait. Your chat's talking about anchovies, I see.
Oh, anchovies and chitlins, like, chat is feeling something.
Those are two things. Well, I've had anchovies. I've never had chitlins before.
Yeah, there's some debate, I guess. Apparently, Black Specific says that God wills all to eat chitlins, so, or eat them. He wills us all to eat them, so.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Seems sus.
Yeah.
Seems sus.
I'm particularly a picky eater, so.
Yeah, I have only ever had anchovies accidentally, and I can't say I recommend them.
Yeah. He can have a flying move. Yeah.
That hashtag is suspect. It's a suspect hashtag. Yeah. Oh yes, it's true. Jack has never had eggs.
Yes. I think my chat heard my rant during the tier list about. Yeah, they did. They heard a giant rant about eggs for like a solid 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty serious. We were doing breakfast food items, and I put eggs in F tier, and it sparked a really good conversation in Anime Squad.
we all have those things. Maybe I'll have to drink a gallon of ranch soda, and you'll eat some eggs.
This is for charity. Yes, I'll do it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I respect that about you. I appreciate it and respect that about you.
Yep.
Sure, have to drink. Listen, a gallon of ranch, so a gallon of just about anything is a lot. A gallon of ranch soda is, even the sugar alone is making me sad. Oh no,
Uh-oh. Oh no, that ladybug ice beam. That's a really scary ladybug.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's just see. Okay. We're gonna use this game. I was trying to like level grind, but I think.
Do I watch the Pokemon anime, Eskimo? I watch a bit of it sometimes. I don't watch the newer ones. But I did watch the old school ones. So yeah, I do watch it a little bit. All right. Whew. Yeah, that ladybug is a little evil.
Yeah, ice beam from a ladybug. Ripperoni.
Yeah.
Well, I should just remember to queue up taps for when I do this because.
Really?
Yeah. I just need to like remember to pull it into my dock. I always manage to lose so many.
And like honestly, sometimes it's luck of the draw in those locks, but also it's just sometimes randomizer can do you dirty. I've been there where I'm like,
100%.
My starter being a Caterpie? What?
What? Yeah, exactly.
You think X and Y was great? Yeah, X and Y were really solid. I prefer the first season, second, third. I like Master Quest and all that, and I thought Black and White's anime was decent. I didn't watch too much SQI, but it was pretty good.
How did you feel about, was it Origins? It was like the one that was only 6 episodes.
Yes.
I thought was fantastic, and I remember watching it and being like, this is really good.
It was amazing because it showed the world that Red existed, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
The Sun and Moon anime is great, says TL. I probably haven't watched, other than Origins, I don't think I've watched a Pokemon anime since like what would have been on when I was a kid, probably.
It took me a hot minute to get used to the animation, but I thought the storyline for Sun and Moon was really good. Like, it took me a hot minute, but I really liked it. However, if we're looking at overall anime, first, second, third, and fourth seasons, my absolute favorites. Vespiquen... Yeah, honestly, Minato could just stay in. Because I believe. I believe in him. I'll do Discharge.
Wow. Alright, another one bites the dust.
No, what happened?
Oh, no one actually.
Oh.
Not you. See, we put some pomp and circumstance
Got it.
behind the losses, you know.
I played a Pokemon Black emotion theme, and then we just do a little salute.
At this rate, we need a funeral emote. Ouch! You're
Ow!
not wrong, but ouch! You're right. That hurt. That hurt.
No, I believe this is the run. This is it.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, this thing has acid armor, which is a kind of a problem, but okay.
It never hurts to have a rest in peace tombstone. Maybe, yeah. I need to get some new emotes designed, I think.
Nice. There is by the end of this week, there's a new starting soon screen happening.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some glam up. Is it animated?
Unfortunately, no. but it's Pokemon related, and it's something that I really wanted for a while. So I found like someone that did really cool commissions. So we're working on that, and we're working on updated panels in the future.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, because I've actually been on your page and thought like, I wonder what Jack's gonna do with his like panel space. So that's cool. I'm excited that that's coming for you, dude.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Ice Punch. Okay, Twister is a cool move, but it does. Oh, okay, it flints me. I was gonna say it doesn't do much, but it showed me off. That's fine. Okay. Marie Pipe. Although you're going against it, but it's still hype.
Ooh, I can't switch Lavender Lair out for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Don't like that.
Okay. New member of the Anime Squad, who is it? As my mom calls me in the game. Hi. How you doing? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Ew, Nuzleaf? I mean, I guess I'm gonna switch.
Yes, okay. Whew.
Got it.
That was... I was scared. I was scared, chat. I was scared. I was afraid that Mareep was about to end Lavender Lawyer's life.
Oh no. Awakening now? Good.
What did Randomizer do?
That's still perfect.
Oh, it hates using electricity.
Go Shockwave. And get him. Oh, Magnarus?
Yeah. I mean, it's not great, but I'm also probably likely not to use block. So
Yeah.
as well.
It's kind of one of those moves I'm like, it's good and competitive, I guess, but...
Yeah, it's good, I'm sure, in a, like a very specific corner case, but I can't imagine what the corner case would be.
Right.
Although, I mean, I did get wrecked by... Well, that was more the problem of I had ground and ghost, so I wasn't doing damage to anyone. Or electric and ghost, and I was fighting all ground, so I wasn't doing damage to anyone.
Right.
That could have been useful in that situation, so...
And you also have the typing randomized, correct?
I do, I have the typing randomized.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which makes for some interesting spice. But, like, I have typing randomized, but I do have it so that trainers typically have type preference. So even though it's randomized, they'll have, like, all Pokemon of one type. So that was my problem last round. I ran into an all-ground guy with just electric and ghost, and that did not go well.
Gotcha. Of course I run into an Electabuzz after running into a Nuzleaf. Thank you, game.
Listen, you don't want Nuzleaf OP?
Nah. Have a good night, Eskimo. Thanks for hanging out. Nah, I did name the Nuzleaf Rock Lita.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's a good one.
So I was like, I'm giving you a cool nickname. I'm probably not going to use you, but you never know what can happen.
Everyone loves good Rock Lee.
Yeah. One of my personal favorites in Naruto.
It's true, Nuzleaf, the original Nuzlocke, that's where the name comes from.
Alright, I mean, I guess I'll do the lighthouse first. Oh yeah, I have to do the lighthouse first, I forgot. Alright, we'll go do that. Okay, that Makuhita having thunder is like wild. And the fact that it hit.
And poison jab, come on. Okay, there we go.
Alright. Outfit with an Onyx, not bad. Good stuff, almost a level up.
I know, right? Almost arrived there.
So, I forgot to ask, so you're gonna keep Edge Gloss as your main in Unite, or are you thinking about switching it up?
I'm probably gonna switch it up. just because I mean, like, I still really and like so I've been running. It really depends on like what team comp means. Like when I've been playing with friends, I've been playing a lot of Cinderace, who's also getting kind of nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've also been playing a lot of Eldegoss, and I might still play Eldegoss because like at the end of the day, Goss is still the only person in Pokemon Unite, or the only champion in Pokemon Unite right now who has like just straight up healing abilities.
Right.
Which, yeah, the speed boost and the fact that they're the only ones who like actually heal other people, even with the nerfs, I think will still make them pretty good. I just think they'll be less like I can nerf and also tank because or I can heal but also tank because I can heal so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably still play them, at least in ranked, because it seems like everyone in ranked, everyone wants to either play Lucario or Cinderace or the Zeraora, right?
Right.
Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's basically, everyone's like, oh, I'm these three things. I'm like, cool. Well, someone needs to actually be a useful champion, so I guess
Right.
I'll go. That's only because I'm competitive and I want to win. So
Not
if I
fair.
didn't care about winning, I would probably just play, like, Ralts and call it a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for some reason in ranked, I find myself being a little bit more competitive than usual. I'm like, oh, now I really want to win these games. I really need to like win.
I mean, like, that's like what ranked is what gets you, you know? And I know, like, some people don't enjoy ranked MOBA play. I've been enjoying it well enough. I've just been surprised, and I'm just in great. I'm in I think the last tier of great or whatever they have. It's surprising me the amount of, like, how dramatically the games swing. Like, very rarely in a ranked game, does it feel very close.
Right.
Usually it's like, oh, we're getting curb stomped, or oh, we are curb stomping.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting. I don't know if that's like a balancing issue or what's going on there. Oh, and you've been playing Snorlax for the CC. The CC's good. I'm actually probably gonna, now that they've buffed up Wigglytuff a little bit, I think, oh wait, no. I don't want to fight Faulkner. Oh, I screwed up.
This trainer gave me 2 scares in the past 5 minutes. Not a fan of Sailor Huey at all.
I screwed up.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't mean to get into a fight with Eevee. That's my first Pokemon. Whoops.
So I'm gonna send my energy to Eevee.
Thanks.
Got this. Yeah, Sailor Huey, no thank you. You almost took out 2 of my valuable team members, and I was gonna be upset. Because I'm not gonna lie, these 2 are kind of holding it down. I also need to put Nimbus out there, because she gotta level up a little bit.
Oh my gosh, am I attacking this twice in a row? Give me a break.
Yeah. You got this. Alright, Nimbus, I'm gonna bring you up here.
I still don't understand why they would switch. Hey Clay, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Clay? Okay, Nimbus. Okay, I probably shouldn't have put her out with a Claydol, but I believe, chat. Actually, no, never mind. We believe for like 2 seconds, chat. Okay, how we doing? We're doing alright. But Anime Squad, I'm gonna need your energy. Sir, why do you have a coyote? Oh, I pressed B. Straight up, I'm just gonna switch. Amphi, look at me. I believe in you. I don't know, dude. I think Nimbus, we put on the bench. Well, okay, alright. Straight up. I can get the experience share after I get Gyarados. Right, and then run. Because I believe in that. I believe in the series. I believe in Amphi. So we're good. There we go. Alright. Well, sometimes if I do that, I'll kind of just make it happen, but I have no damn clue. Okay. Loudred. Yeah, I'm leaving. Let Amphi just sweep. And just give him my energy. So the bot ping everybody? Yeah, sweet. Actually, I don't think it did. What? Yeah. Oh, it did. Okay. You scared me. Okay, Poliwag. I'm not too concerned, but yeah, I think Nimbus can handle her own, and then I think from there should be okay. Because I'm not too worried about her, but she does need to level up, like, ASAP. If anything, I can run with a team of 4, have a backup, and be okay. Good stuff. That's how we do it, chat. That's how we make it happen. Buckkeeper Theo, what's up? Alright. I travel the world to train with my Pokemon now. What's the battle with you? I forgot to switch.
Alright, we survived the first gen.
Nice!
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. Draco Meteor, maybe? Oh, no. Alright. We'll just switch you out.
Survive here.
Good stuff. Alright, Lava Plume, and we got this. We got this. Hopefully, I thought I bought an antidote. I think. Gyarados. Alright. We shall switch out, friend. Alright, if I do... Yeah, we'll do discharge from there. We'll be okay. Sweet. Good stuff. Gentleman Preston. Oh, I'm gonna strain some more. Sorry, bud. Alright, antidotes for you. And then I think everybody else just give potions and I'll be okay. Okay. The only thing is Nimbus, if I can get you to 20, we'll be in decent shape, but I think from there we'll be alright. We got this, chat. I've been saying that a lot tonight, but we got this. Okay, Tyro. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how has your level grinding been going at this point?
Good. Nimbus, I think what I'm gonna do, depending on time, is leave her out and switch out. But we'll probably just get the red scale later. And then experience share will save us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go get. I'm about to get an egg.
Hey! Nice.
Huzzah! Maybe I'll live long enough to see what's inside the egg this time.
Yeah, it takes a while to hatch, for some reason in this game. Yeah, even mine just says it's taking a long time to hatch in. Oh, whoa. Brooke got a raid. Nice. Alright, sweet. So Red Candy. Thank you, Red Candy. Shout out to you, Red Candy. You know what? We might save that dude. Yeah, we'll save it for Todoroki. He deserves it for the most part. Whoa, nice partner read. All right. Chad, I have no idea what I want to do. I might just take out Motham and then just leave him, because I think from there he'll be okay. Like, he'll do some stuff. I think. Beetle! Let's go. Let's go. Do I do overheat or lava plume? At this point, do whatever. Alright, sweet. Good stuff. Okay. I got an ether. Sweet. I appreciate you. Pretty high up there, my bird Pokemon are in prime form. That's a little scary. Mankey, what up? Todoroki, what up? Aquatail? I think. I don't... Didn't he have a... He had Zen Headbutt. I don't really trust it. But he did have Zen Headbutt. Hippowdon! Let's go, friend. Nope. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this, and... Good news is they both should evolve by this episode. Actually, yeah, definitely. Okay, Todoroki, how we doing? Sandstorm is raging. Also, chat, give me 1 second. Just gotta check something in Discord real quick. Alright, sweet, we're good.
Alright. Thanks for hanging there, Anime. I just got an awesome raid. New community was hanging out with
That's awesome!
Welcome in. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. They also have, one of them has cat butts as well. I don't know if I've seen a cat butt avatar, and I love that this is like a thing. That we just have cat booties everywhere now. Oh my God. All right, so we just beat this boss, so I need to go back to Violet City.
Nice.
Gotta get me a baby. Value Town. Cherry Grove. Okay, so it's just right here. Which is in the butt emote. You know, does that surprise us? Does that surprise us? Oh, and our buddy. All right, so Black Specific just redeemed some words of affirmation for our friend Jack. So Jack, I'm sorry you have to hear this in your own audio. Get ready, Anime Squad, to hype up your guy. So Anime Hero 92 is hands down one of the kindest, nicest, most thoughtful, intentional people ever. If you have to think about people who have gifts as persons, Jack definitely has the gift of words. He takes a lot of time writing kind and thoughtful and meaningful things to people to encourage them, to hype them up, to make them feel better about themselves, and it's so genuine, it is honestly shocking. I don't know that I have met another person who is just so nice in a full, thorough, and authentic way as I have Jack. And I'm really glad that Jack's in higher education because we need more people like that in higher education, but I'm also really glad Jack's my friend on Twitch because he's just a great person. So, for Jack, let's go! So there you go. Some words of affirmation for you.
Oh, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's been a week, so I needed that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, it is definitely. I'll tell you what. Like, I don't know how you're feeling because I know we're both in higher ed, but it has been a tough time for morale. If you know anyone who works in any capacity in higher education, let me tell you, you should send them special vibes, give them cookies, offer to hang out with them, tell them that they're doing the right thing, because it is an increasingly dicey situation. I think, especially as we're all trying to go back and figure out how to go back and most universities are trying to have people go back in person with varying degrees of mask mandates and vaccine mandates, and a lot of parents and students are really angry about that for a variety of reasons on either side of whatever decision the university makes. And there's a lot of anxiety going back. I know I feel anxious about going back and teaching in person with, like, you know, hundreds of students. And so if you know someone in higher ed, give them a hug.
Yeah.
Give them a hug.
Definitely. Okay. Oh yeah. We always get to this part. We gotta get the medicine for that sick Ampharos, and I'm like, ah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it always makes me sad.
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. This is also, I just think the pandemic has made my brain that of a goldfish.
I feel you. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been different, and I think the hardest part is having to adjust to the working remote to back in office and adjusting to new schedules and stuff. So it's definitely interesting.
So much of it is just adjustment, and then also trying to recalibrate our brains, because I feel like at least I know for me, I feel like in the last month I finally have adjusted fully. Oh, I know how to create a routine for myself now that I work from home.
Right.
It's taken this long to get there, and then I'm about to pivot back. I'm like, why?
No, absolutely. It's tough too, because it's you're so used to. I know for me, I'm used to waking up when I work from home and remote, and having ESPN on while watching emails, and eventually going back in office full time. It's oh.
Yeah, exactly. No, less ESPN.
Right.
Alright,
we should be good. Okay. This is the Battle Frontier. This is a new route. So let's see what encounter we're gonna get.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna pull? Hopefully something good.
Hopefully something good. I mean, team is good so far, but we need backups in case, the Nuzlocke happens. Okay, Magnemite was not what I wanted.
Oof. Not great.
That's okay.
Not great.
We'll make it happen.
Oh.
Okay, Mega Kick, good.
You're over here clipping your own fingernails like a peasant. I mean, what? I feel like a lot of people, I do that to myself all the time. I don't know if I would describe myself as a peasant.
Yeah.
I'm a graduate student, so I'm not exactly in, the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think that's a pretty common folk thing to do.
That's a common folk thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty universal experience, but apparently we're all peasants. But you know what? Black Specific is married to the queen of Knockout City, so I suppose. Oh, I went into the Pokemart to buy stuff, and I didn't even.
Whoa!
Talk to...
I'll be right back, Brooke. I got a raid.
Yo, go for it.
Thanks. Yo, Zero Fuck. Thank you for the raid. How we're doing? How's it going, everybody? Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. My name is Jack, aka Anime Hero 92. I'm a variety streamer playing a ton of variety games, including Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It is so cool to see you all. How's it going? Please let me know how your Tuesday is going. We are currently doing a randomizer Nuzlocke of Heart Gold, Soul Silver right now, happening with my good buddy Docbrooke. And wish us luck on our team because we completely need it. And it's been awesome, so I hope you're doing well. Let me do a shout out to Zero Fuck. And also, I love saying your name, by the way. Your username is so cool. So shout out to you, buddy. They were last playing Splunky 2. Hey! How were the runs? How'd they go? Let me know how your runs were. Hopefully they were a lot of fun. Hopefully you did something really dope. And hopefully they were great. So I appreciate you being here. So yeah, we are doing that. And if you happen to like anime, or fighting games, or retro games, or Pokemon, you're in the right place. So if you want to follow, you get to hang out in the follows only Discord. You get to hang out with so many other community members, and I pretty much stream a lot. So if you like my content, it's a good chance to kind of hang out and do a couple of great things. So thank you so much, Zero Fuck, again from the raid. I appreciate it. And let me know how your Spunky 2 runs went. Did you get to Olmec? Did you get to Tiamat? Did you get to Sunken City? Did you get to Cosmic Ocean, which I haven't been to yet? Good, good. You got 100. You got a clear on Jungle Temple, low percent. Good job. That's inspiring. Like I haven't done any low percent runs, but I know people who do, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like how do you do it? Like how do you do it? I can't. All right, so I'm gonna get back to hang with my buddy Brooke, but thank y'all so much for being here. And then yeah, let me know in chat if you have a favorite Pokemon. Who's your favorite Pokemon and why? Like, what Pokemon do you love and why do you love that Pokemon? Like, let me know your favorites. Or let me know if you have a favorite Pokemon game. What's that game and why? Or maybe your Pokemon generation that you like. Anything Pokemon related that you like, just let me know. All right, I'm back.
That's awesome about the raid, though. Welcome to the squad, y'all.
Yeah. Look at this. We both had great nights and great community supporting us. That's amazing.
I know, you love to see it.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about Twitch. It's just such a cool place to, like, not only meet great content creators, but just see different communities and stuff, too.
Well, there's something really, too, I think, about, like, the small indie content creators. Because, like, and a lot of people are incredible professionals, and I'm not trying to diss on, like, incredibly large streamers or things like that.
Right.
But it's been really cool for me for, like, people who are, like, in the non-partner below tier, right? But they still have a couple thousand followers. Like the collaborative atmosphere that you see with a lot of Twitch, it's really awesome. Like I enjoy working with other people, and I like watching people develop their communities. And it's always also interesting to me how different everyone's community is.
Right.
And lots of great ones, but you can really see how their personality as a streamer impacts the kind of community that they bring together, which is cool. As someone who like studies digital communities like professionally, I'm super nerdy about it. I'm into it.
That's awesome, and I absolutely agree. I 100% agree with you. Like, you know, the partner people are cool, but I really love the fact that you know, a lot of the smaller streamers not only stick together, but the community is so fun and like really just nice, and you know, people come and like just tell their stories, which is awesome.
Yeah, exactly, and like fill their kind of niches. Like
right.
It's always amazing to me the people I meet on Twitch who are like, yeah, my thing is that I like play and it like insert specific archetype here. Like I have a buddy Nick. He literally does like Minesweeper and other relaxing puzzle games.
Wow.
He does like Minesweeper every Wednesday, and I'm talking about like OG Minesweeper. And I'm like, I love that there's like a whole community of people that like enjoy this vibe with you. Like,
right.
It's so cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel the same way about like the Spelunky peeps, the people I've been watching. They have just been, they inspire me because like they'll be like, "Oh, you're doing a good job," and I'm like, "Yeah, I beat Tiamat twice," and they're like in Cosmic City and like all over. So it's so much fun.
I accidentally killed the Persian I just encountered.
Oh,
so
no.
that I don't get to catch Pokemon here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, I'm in like a war with this Kingdra.
Oh, good luck.
Kingdra, I need you on the team, friend. Actually, do I actually own? No, I don't own the Kingdra. I thought I did. I'm getting my Nuzlocke mixed up.
Yeah, I know. They start to all blur together after a while.
They're all just pain anyway. Okay. Great Ball. This actually looks great with Kingdra, so. Ooh, you're trying to do Abzu low chain percent, Jungle low percent, and then Neo 6-2? Good luck. Good luck. Yo, if you can do low percent Neo Babylon, I bow to you. Straight up. That place is evil. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Place is evil. Okay. Kingdra, dude. I kind of want to just name him King. After the King from Tekken, yeah.
Name him King.
After my main in Tekken, my boy King.
Ooh. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Okay.
You can do 18 tons of peanuts in a day and be fine. All right, Black Pacific.
Oh my gosh.
That is categorically false. I just feel like the sodium alone would. I want to know.
I think my main question is why.
I'm going to Google. I'm going to Google right now Not that I'm gonna like fat check my buddy here, but I'm just curious. How much salt would be in a metric ton of peanuts?
Oh my gosh.
I want to know. Okay, the raw peanuts amount converter. Amazing that there is such a thing.
I love the internet.
Oh my god. I love the internet too. That's incredible. Okay.
Oh, Senecal is your favorite Pokemon? Nice, nice. Good choice.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Unsalted peanut. Yeah, but still, that's even worse.
Okay, so if we just, I'm just curious. So if we did 2,000 pounds of peanuts, the amount of sodium in a standard raw peanut, this is not a salted peanut, this is a raw peanut, it would be 163,293.25 milligrams of sodium.
Wow.
Surely I am not a doctor. Surely that is not medically. I'm not a medical doctor. Surely that is not advisable.
Yeah. And like I love.
I just love that there's a website for converting peanuts.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. Someone's probably tried.
Oh, the internet.
Someone's probably tried and was like, I need to know this information.
Yeah. Yes, definitely a bit over the daily recommended calzone. Oh. Well, venturing down here was a bit of a buzz. Now that since I lost my Natu, I'm gonna have to find another Pokemon here because I only have 3 in my.
Okay, King Joe, what is your moveset? Aqua Jet, Rotom, Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, that's a pretty good moveset.
Yeah, I always like how they give a Pokemon Roar of Time. I'm like, does my randomizer just really like Dialga? Because this is like the 8th Pokemon I've seen. And combining both of my Nuzlocke that had Royal Time with it. Also, wait. I have to deposit you, friend.
Alright, let's go venture forth. Let's see if we can find it.
Because we get a gift Pokemon in this town.
Ooh.
And I'm hoping it's a legend.
Do you have gift Pokemon randomized?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Because I was like, I do not want to Shuckle. No offense to any Shuckle fans. I'm good.
Listen, sometimes people gotta understand, like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Yeah.
If it isn't cute in Pokemon, if it isn't cute, if it isn't a great fighter in the Pokemon world, it better be cute. If it isn't cute and it's not a great fighter, like, I don't know what you're doing now. Like,
right.
why?
We received a Pokemon. Wait, can I not nickname it? Oh, boo.
I'll take it. I think Shuckle's cute. It's a big turtle. Yeah, what are you gonna hate about a big turtle?
Yeah.
You know, my school mascot is a terrapin, which is a small land turtle. But our hashtag at football games is Fear the Turtle. Oh, bug turtle. Yeah, well, yeah, bug turtles are cute too.
Yeah. I don't know about bug turtles, Turbo.
Are you not a bug fan?
No, I have like not severe, but I don't like. I have arachnophobia, but like spiders are just not my thing. The only bugs I can hang out with are like lightning bugs, ladybugs to some extent, and butterflies. That's it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not like super against bugs. Like they don't like freak me out, but I'm not a fan of bugs. I'm definitely someone who would just kill a bug.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lavender does not appreciate that.
Really?
So I have been taught to catch and return the bugs into the wild.
I tell a bug this: if you enter my property without permission, it's fair game.
TL, you did not show me the Hell Shell Maryland shirt, so you should show me that. That sounds like something I would be into.
Yeah, like. Yeah,
but Sapphire Diamond Ruby is with you.
Yeah.
Apparently.
If they run up in the crib without permission, it's fair game.
Yep. Oh, cheese sandwich. People go to Maryland football games.
Ooh.
Oof. Oof. Students do. Graduate students do, because I can go for like $10. I've gone to. Granted, I went to like one, got incredibly sunburnt, and was like, nah, they weren't very good. But like, it's also weird. She's like, because I'm a teacher and because I teach a lot of gen ed courses, I always have a lot of students on the football team. Like, it just happens. I always have at least 4 or 5 guys on the football team every semester. And like, I like to support my students, so I'll go to at least 1 or 2 games. So
Yeah.
I go. But we admittedly don't have great turnout at the Maryland football teams compared to some of the other big time schools. That's true. Yeah, when they come into my house, we've got a problem. That's very
Yeah, it's like, if I see a spider chilling outside in nature, I'm like, do your thing. But if it's on my wall, I'm like, no.
Apparently, Black Specific is claiming to be part bug on his father's side. So this entire
God.
That's just like so.
Oh man.
Just so classically.
Well, listen. Maybe okay, Black Pacific. You can do our best to give us educational resources to be better allies to bugs.
Yes, if I need to become a bug ally, I guess let me know.
Yeah, drop the link in chat for both of our chats. We will educate the anime squad in class on bugology, and I'm willing to learn and listen.
Oh wow, cheese sandwich! Your tickets are included in tuition at Florida State. I know some schools do that. I know like Baylor does that for football too. Maryland, to my well, I also don't pay tuition because I'm a graduate student. So the university essentially writes itself a check for my tuition.
Oh wow.
So yeah, because I like the whole agreement. Graduate school is like a gigantic rigmarole for most universities to get incredibly cheap labor to teach a majority of their classes. That's not full-time labor, so they also have to give us like different types of benefits and stuff. And so like the way it works is that as long as I am in good standing in my own coursework and in my own dissertation work, and as long as I am willing to teach or do research for the university, they essentially pay for my tuition. But basically, they're just writing themselves a check for my tuition. So that's how that works. So that's how I've managed to do the entirety of my education debt-free, and it's because I've either had a full ride scholarship or I've taught for the university, so I've always had tuition remission.
Nice. Yeah, same. It was the same for me, but like my undergrad was being an EOF and also being an RA. My last 2 years.
Oh, cool.
And then in grad school, I was a grad RD, and they were like, "Hey, we'll pay for everything except your books." And I was like, "You got me."
That's smart. That's so smart. Like when people ask me all the time, like, because I have a lot of little siblings of my friends coming and asking me right now, like, I want to go to. I'm thinking maybe graduate school. Should I? My advice is always, if you have to take out substantial student loans to do it, don't.
Yep.
Like unless you are going into like medicine or cybersecurity, which are like the 2 programs I'm aware of where like you are likely to pay back all of your student loans, regardless of the situation behind like a pandemic or anything else. If you're gonna have to take out full loans to pay for it, you absolutely shouldn't do it.
Right.
Just because it's like the loan structure in our country is so predatory, and financially it can just be so overwhelming, and especially because we are just in such a interesting time of economic instability. It's like don't pay for that out of pocket. Don't pay for that with loans if you can avoid it. Like it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, absolutely agreed.
You know. Yeah. And I like hate saying that because I think education is so important, but the financial pressures that we have in this country for education can just be so oppressive.
Yeah, and like the way they present it to you, they're like, "Oh, you could pay it in a couple years," but it's like that's still a lot of time and interest and all that.
That is just absolutely not true.
Right, like they'll present it that way, and I'm like, "No, it's not."
That's so not true. Like
right.
the if it's a federal loan, the average pay time is sometime between 10 to 30 years. So like that's so not true.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Just paying your loans off. Congratulations.
Whoa, nice cheese sandwich.
Congratulations.
Claps to that.
I have a couple of friends who've just pulled that off, but we've been out of school for about a decade. If it was for undergrad, so that's certainly in the purview. But congratulations, that's a big achievement.
That's awesome. Yeah, I spoke to a couple of incoming first-year students in EOF recently, and I was like, "Yeah, I was in your class 11 years ago." And boy, saying that hurt.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, Like, my professor's still there teaching. She invites me every year to speak to him. And every year I keep upping the year. I'm like, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago? Nah, 11.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I should probably get
Oh!
Blair out of there.
If that's an encounter, that's an amazing Flygon, by the way.
I know, I'm so angry because this is definitely not the first Pokemon.
Ah, it's the worst.
That's, I think, the hardest part about Nuzlocke. Because, like... Oh, God. Did he just murder... Okay, he didn't murder me. I was about to be like... Can't murder my anchor, man.
Okay. Oh, I think, yeah, I gotta go this way. Alright.
You will cry if you die. TL, you're not gonna die.
You're gonna make it. I'll tell you, this is the run, I believe.
Yeah, Winston, exactly. Like, you had, it sounds like a good situation. Decent scholarships, help from parents, a good paying job in a low cost of living area, and it took you several years to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I mean, like, I remember, so, like, it's so, there are a lot of, I mean, there are lots of statistics everywhere about higher education. But it was something to the effect of, like, when my parents put themselves through school, because both of my parents put themselves through school, they had no help from their families, and my parents were both first gen.
Wow.
First gen as far as getting any kind of education past high school, and then certainly first gen when it came to anything into higher education. And my parents both have terminal degrees in their field. And it still took my parents, with like inflation, to pay off my mom's student loans about 10 years, and she only had about $5,000 in student loans.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, with inflation and things such as they are, it's like impossible.
Yeah, it's
If
tough.
you can avoid it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then depending on the situation, it could be a lot too, because I was the first gen for both undergrad and graduate school in my entire, like, family line. So that was, like, super stressful and, like, you know, a lot of weight on me. But it was also like, okay, I'm going to think of a plan. So I was in my guidance counselor's office every day senior year. I applied for, like, 50 scholarships in the first half of the year, and was just really looking, and, like, went to my pre-college program, talked to my mentors, and I was like, I'm doing everything in my power to get to college one way or the other. So when it worked out, I was super happy.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Maybe y'all should have pulled your bootstraps harder. Gosh, less specific. You know how I feel about that kind of stuff. Maybe education shouldn't be so expensive. And
Yeah.
it's not the fault necessarily of the educational institutions. Like, some of it is, 100%. Some of it is. But also some of it's like the predatory insurance stuff. Like, when you realize how much of a single higher ed institution's budget is allocated to insurance, because insurance companies are like, well, you have a bunch of young people, so we're gonna just make this like astronomical amount to make sure that the students on your campus are protected. It's wild.
Right.
It is so predatory. And I just feel like the government should, like, subsidize it, like, more.
Agreed.
But
Absolutely agreed. Okay, the situation isn't too bad, but Skunk Tank has a lot of defense. Okay, I'm gonna switch out. Bring in. Okay, we'll do this first. Todoroki scaring me, buddy. Absolutely terrified. Okay, acid armor. It's not too bad. Defense rises a bit. Sharply. I don't know, Anime Squad. We got this, though. Okay. Alright, I think we just go surf. I think we go surf. I think we make it. And I think we survive, folks. Good stuff. Okay, bit of a scare there. I need to know who can learn fly, because I actually didn't think about that. I think we do have someone on the squad that can learn fly, I think. Yeah, that was a nightmare. That was an absolute nightmare. That was just one of those moments I'm like, listen, I don't know. But we get fly. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see. No one on the team has wings. Oh, Nimbus can. Duh. Forgot about that. Okay, yeah, literally Nimbus has Nimbus in his name. But I don't know if I want to teach her fly particularly. Because I'm just concerned about it, but we'll see. Yes. Oh my god. I love that emo, by the way. That emote's a mood. Okay. Huh. Well, no one else can learn fly. I don't know if Volby can technically learn fly. What? Okay, let's see. What is its... Let's go to Pokemon Party. Buddy, what's your moveset? Oh, mirror move? Nah, never mind. We're good. We can fix that. I would rather someone have fly on the team. Also, we can get an encounter at the Pokemon, at the, what is that called? The Safari Zone. Why did that take me 50 years to learn? Okay, mirror move. We'll get you out of here. We got a real flying type move now. Wait, did I teach or did I just press B? Perfect. Alright, we're good. Okay. We got a flyer.
I'm still in this fight with this Natsu.
Really?
It's protecting itself. I also went on a mini tirade about education.
I've been there.
You know? I know,
Yeah.
from one professional to another, right?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Light? How you doing, buddy? Oh, right. I forgot. I gotta go back to... Forgot about the poor Ampharos. Can never do that. Gotta give it his medicine. Okay, let's fly back. But yeah, tirades about education. I do that daily. Just hanging? Nice. Nice. Good to see you, Light. Let me know how have your light locks been, dude? I've been watching them. Been pretty good. Yeah, definitely with, like... What did I rant about in education recently? I gotta think. Because I've been on so many, but...
The list is so long of opportunities to rant about.
Oh, well, I mean, I went on one where, like, one cool thing I've done since the pandemic, I've been in charge of my campus food pantry. And I've done that voluntarily because my supervisor was in charge of it, but she retired, and they didn't have anyone to look after it. So I'm like, oh, I'll be honored to do it, because during a pandemic, the last thing students should worry about is, access to food. So it's like, with that kind of being in charge of it more, the great thing is, not really a rant, but I'm really proud of the campus of how they come together to support. Like, I always get emails like, hey, I want to donate to the pantry. Hey, I have these extra things I want to bring in. Which has been awesome. The only problem that people have done is bring in sometimes expired food. And that's been a big heartbreaker, so...
Yeah, you want people to, like, check that stuff. But no, I think it's such an important thing. Because people, I think, sometimes have this conception that if a student is somehow paying to be at school, that they have food security, and a lot of students don't.
Right.
And I know that's, like, one of the things that at our university we've been really trying to up access to a food pantry. And other, like, personal goods and necessary goods, and then also trying to help remove some of the stigma about going to the food pantry. Because I know that's like also a big discussion about how to make people feel like, oh, it's not just like I'm the poor kid going to the food pantry. Like, I need this. It's a good service for me. to help me be better at school and do better, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. And it's a really, like, powerful thing to do, but also, like, you know, talk about the impact of food insecurity and hunger and homelessness and the effects it has on tons of people, but especially college students.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does. Well, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where I hadn't even really thought about it too much when I was at my undergrad institution until I had a couple of friends who I just found out, like, through talking with them, like, had no meal plan and were trying to live off of, like, $100 a month for food.
Wow.
And I was like, excuse me? And so then, like, but, like, I didn't want it to be, like, they were very proud people, and I didn't want it to be, like, I am giving you food. So I just started, like, cooking huge meals.
Aww.
And inviting them over, like, pretty much nightly, and being like, you wanna play Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2? And then just being like, oh, I made so much for dinner, have some. And I, like, single-handedly fed probably 2 of my friends for at least 2 years.
Aww.
It's,
Wow.
I was like, I'm not a great cook, but I was like, you know what, those batch meals at Aldi, like,
Yeah.
go off.
Absolutely.
But, like, I shouldn't have to do that. Hopefully there should be better resources at universities to help take care of those kids, you know?
Yeah, no, agreed. Absolutely agreed. Also, good to see you, chat. Hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate it. Good, just hang in. Yeah, Light, do me a favor. Let me know. For your Light Lock, what game are you currently playing now? Because I think last time, were you doing Platinum last time, if I'm not mistaken? Or were you doing Black and White? Because I think I was lurking during, like, one of your chats where you were playing Platinum. Platinum? Nice, nice. Good stuff. Okay, I think... Let's go to Safari Zone and get an encounter. Because I got to do a lot of level grinding tonight.
You're at the Safari Zone?
Yeah.
Weeps in Nuzlocke.
I might level grind there for like a good minute. But I want to get the, I need the experience share, because the fact they make you wait till near Bat 7 to get it is ridiculous. Like, I love my Gen 2, but also, do you get encounters in here too, or no? There's no Pokemon here, really? I'm shocked. Okay. By the way, Route 47, one of the best themes in the game. I remember hearing this, and for a solid 5 minutes just dropped my DS and listened to the music. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, you're doing Pokemon White next? Dope, dope. You've never... Wait, like, you never played Gold Silver Remix? Okay, do me a favor. Before you play White, bump those up. Bump them up, dude. Like, bump those games up. Because these are my babies. I cherish them. And I want other people to know how great they are. So, like, definitely play these. They're so good. Alright, perfect. We're doing it. Okay, Vileplume. Okay, I think Todoroki will be alright. I think so. So, Vileplume. It could have Earthquake. Oh, yeah, perhaps, yeah. I mean, listen, they're going to be great games regardless, because I love White. But, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are my babies. I can't tell you how much I love... Like, Gen 2 is literally, like, my happy place in Pokemon. Because I have just endless memories with them. Okay, Dugtrio. Why? I'm literally swapping these two. But I might level grind, get Tarama up a little bit. Because he needs it. Okay, Mudsport. We Mudsport? Alright. That's fine. By the way, Yankees are up 6-0 after that disastrous game they had yesterday. I missed it, and I'm glad I missed it. I played Pokemon Unite for 4 hours and checked the Yankee score and was like, I would have been heated if I was watching these games. Okay, technically this is Cliff Cave. I don't know if you can get a counter in here. I'm assuming so. If so, what is it? Please be good. 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 It's okay. I'm from New Jersey.
You are from New Jersey.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot this offer.
No, you're right. You were just like, I'm from New Jersey. Like, so you are.
Someone in my chat asked me if I'm from NYC, which I get a lot. I go, no, I'm from Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like a thing for Jerseyites, right? I feel like I remember you. I feel like I remember you talking about how you were at a was it a concert or was it a live wrestling event?
It was WrestleMania.
Yeah, and they kept saying New York.
They were like the shadow of New York City.
The crowd was like, stop.
Yeah.
It's not New York.
The shadow of New York City, and I was like, I legit want to go to the entire like governor of New Jersey and be like, let's trademark that.
Wow, TL says if Jack was really from New Jersey, he wouldn't root for the Yankees.
Well, the only other option is the Mets, and I got enough like sadness in my life, so no thank you.
Life is tragic enough. I don't need to pick terrible sports.
I'm good.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. And for any Mets fans, nothing personal, just you know.
It's the way it is.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
Black Specific just yells in the chat, I'm from Texas! I'm from Ohio, technically, I guess. You could root for the San Antonio Spurs as Unstrung. Is that the same sport? No, it's not. But I appreciate that you asked. It would be the Rangers, right? Either...
Yeah, the Rangers are the Astros, and if you want to cheat, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about that, because, like...
I'm sorry, this is coming from the Yankees fan?
Yeah, no, because, like, straight up, if it was the Yankees doing that, they would kick him out of baseball. I'm not even joking. I know it. If the Yankees did that, the amount of stuff... I got crap on Twitter from my friends saying that it was the Yankees season to win and they're third place in the AL. And they tease me every year, go, Jack, you say that every year. And I'm like, yeah, because I believe it. Like, until they get eliminated, I believe it.
Yeah. Listen, you're just a diehard fan. You just believe. Real deep in your heart. But yeah, Seattle says, to be fair, the Astros did actually cheat.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They took an MVP away from Judge. They took a championship from the Yankees and the Dodgers twice. I got a lot to say, but...
Yeah, I didn't realize I was about to, like, unearth this side of you here, Jack.
It's just, when it comes to the... Like, and, you know, I don't... Some Astro fans are cool. They're upset, too. But the whole, like, everybody cheated, I'm like, I'm sorry, that doesn't make it right. Like, I booed people who did steroids. Like, I don't like Alex Rodriguez. I love Andy Pettitte, but he made a mistake and can't get in the Hall of Fame. And it's totally valid. He shouldn't. You know, he's a pinstripe Yankee forever, but he can be in the Yankee Hall of Fame, but as for the baseball, absolutely not. Believe in giving teams power. Well, I'm not believing enough because the Yankees are in third place in our division. So, I gotta channel more. Stanton did hit a home run, though, so we're good. It's been a night. Alright, what do I name this wall rain? I don't know. I don't know. Ice Princess in anime? Ice Princess anime? Devils and Jets manga. The Jets are actually pretty good. I do have a little faith for organized sports just someday. Just assume they all cheat in some way. Well, yeah, but like, the thing that got me about the Houston Astros, like, is the fact they won a championship and almost won another one with it. And also, like, the whole trash can thing is bad. Like, people steal signs all the time, which is, you know, cheating, but it's like a part of the game in a way. It's really stupid. But the fact that, like, I don't know, they were banging on trash cans to know every pitch. Nah, I can't get with that. I can't get with that at all. I should have typed an Ice Princess anime character.
Yeah. Apparently, Jack should call the Ice Princess Yukina, says TL.
Sure. I'll get. Thank you, Turbo. That works. Yeah. Also, to the Cubs, thank you for Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, you took. It's sad because they lost two really great players in those contract transfers.
Yeah.
But enjoy Rizzo.
Yeah.
He seems like a good egg.
He's really nice. He's really, like, he's a nice person, and on top of that, ooh, a Torterra. I'm cool with that. I didn't hail Toriyama. He has to go, but huh.
Oh, I'm gonna finally, hopefully get.
I mean, put out Nimbus, but be careful.
A new character.
Yeah, I'm cool with this Torterra. So I'm gonna go Dragon Breath.
Ponyta.
Nice.
A Rapidash. It's a Ponyta like a squid.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, let's switch.
Okay, I definitely want this Torterra on my team. And I have the perfect name.
Cool.
No, we'll wait. I have the perfect name for you, friend, so I need you to get an Ultra Ball in a little bit. Okay, one more. Okay, Nimbus. Don't do a critical hit, friend. Okay. Nimbus should survive this. It does do a lot. Okay. Alright, we're good. Okay, Ultra Ball time. I could try one more, but I don't want to risk it. Come on.
Let's see if Rapidash gets involved for me. Let's go.
Of course.
Go. Dang it.
Okay, we gotta heal you. I think I could do one more. Dragon Breath on it. And then we should be okay. We should be okay, I believe. Nice find, thanks. My hope is that we just catch him. Okay, I'm gonna try one more Ultra Ball, then after this, it's...
Rapidash got in.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got double catches. All right.
You know what? This one should be named after Sapphire Diamond Ruby. That's what I think.
Okay,
Also, apparently Unstrung has a question for you, Jack.
I am all ears for the Queen of Knockout City.
When does he fit in a Tri-Rockout City?
What am I gonna try?
That's the thing. What are you gonna play with the class, man?
I'm always down. Straight up.
Always down.
I'll tell you what. Next time we do it, I'm down. If it works and like I'm not streaming or like working, I would probably say best bet, most likely, if not the middle of this month, September, because of staff training. I have no idea what my schedule is, but I will guarantee before October I'm down to play.
All right, good. If anything, if you download it, join our crew, and you can start accruing the experience.
Okay, nice.
Right now, turn off your Pokemon and I don't know. I don't want to throw off his stream schedule. Yeah. Jack is like is the only streamer I've ever met who is like, hey, I'm setting down my stream schedule like a month ahead of time and like sticks to it. And I'm like, oh wow, okay, because like. I have a lot of people who are always like, yo, Docbrooke, want to do something with me? I'm like, yes. And then either they flake or like they don't get back to me until like 2 hours before we're supposed to do content together. And I'm like, what? Jack has like let you know like a month in advance with receipts. It is incredibly organized.
It's the type A in me, but also like, I'll be chatting with my mom on the phone and she'll be like, hey, weren't you supposed to take a day off starting August? And I'm like, yeah, I forgot. Like, I absolutely just forgot. So, And I get sad, like, and I know it's silly, you're not supposed to get sad if you take a day off, but like one Friday, my body, I just had to listen to it. I'm like, I literally am like tired right now. And I was like, hey everybody, no stream. I'm sorry. And everyone was like, no, rest up. I'm like, all right, but I promise a longer Saturday stream. They were like, you don't have to.
Yeah, you're really good.
And
that's like how you know you've built a good community, because they don't feel like entitled to your time. They're
yeah.
just like, yo, like we would rather hang out with you when you're feeling good, you know?
Light, what the F is the schedule? The body knows. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, plus it's the whole big turn into 9. It's like,
Yeah,
I try not to think about it.
We're the 2-9. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
We're old now.
Yeah. Although the people in my office, like, who are a bit older than me, they go, like, one of my office staff members, she's in her 60s, and she still says, I'm a baby and all that. Don't worry about it. Like, you're not old and all that. I'm like, yeah, I know, but still.
I mean, it's like such a mentality thing, though. I have some friends who I feel like came out of the womb at like as aged 90.
Mm-hmm.
And realistically, I feel like I'm just like, I don't want to say like I'm old, but like I feel like I've just always had the personality of like a 35-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't know, like ant, like a wine ant. Like I'm young wine ant. That's who I am. I read too much and I listen to NPR and I drink espresso drinks black with no sugar. Like that's who I am. I buy you books for Christmas.
Aw.
And like that's fine. I'm okay that that's my personality.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
But it means I'm just gonna forever stay that age. So when I'm in my 60s, I'm gonna be young and vibrant.
Absolutely.
Black coffee, all of this for Turbo. Do you not drink your coffee black? I'm confused.
Well, like my mom nickname for me, and she's literally the only person that calls me this, is Little Man. Like no joke.
Aww.
She's called me that since I was 5.
That's cute.
But like she goes, I act like a little adult, so that's why she's kept it all of these years. Because I sat down at the age of 10 and was like, Mom, I want my own apartment by the time I'm like 21. If you see me here, I have made a mistake. I was dramatic as a kid. No one.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me that's that. I also just have like this really adorable image of like baby Jack sitting his grown ass mother down. Of being like, if I am here when I am 21, I have made mistakes. The plan has not gone off according to plan.
Yes.
Ma'am. Like, 100%. That's funny.
Yeah. They were upset to see me leave when I had my first apartment, and meanwhile I was like, bye. Love you all, but I gotta go.
Yeah. I mean, like, some people just really crave that independence. I think one of the things that really worked out for me when I was in high school was originally, I was originally going to public school, like, very close to my home, and then my parents decided that they wanted me to go to a different school program, and it was a boarding school, and so I lived at the school during the week, so I would come home on the weekends, and, like, having that kind of independence where, like, I kind of was in charge of my own schedule, but there was some structure, and I was also living with a bunch of really interesting people, because I was the only American in my dorm. It was, like, so it was all these international kids from all over. That was, like, the best. Because I was, as, like, a 15-year-old, I thought I was ready to be an adult. I'm obviously not ready to be an adult. But having that, like, kind of, like, tiered independence was, like, very good for me.
Yeah.
I appreciated having that. I was very fortunate.
That's awesome. Well, it was bound to happen. Todoroki died.
RIP, R.I.P. Sorry, Todoroki.
Zapdos, you're on my list forever. Oh my gosh. No, I'm going Shockwave. I'm so mad. Okay. That's alright. That's okay. Todoroki, we remember you. I have to do the...
Todoroki.
Yeah. I gotta do the... I'll do the salute for him later. Okay. I'm actually gonna heal you, because I can't handle both of you going.
Yeah, you can't lose them both.
Yeah.
Wow, this Rapidash has electric, grass, water, and dragon typing.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Sounds good. Okay. Alright, there we go. I can't believe that's Zapdos. I'm so upset at it. Well, bruh. Bruh. If I would have lost Toriyama, I would have personally, like, attacked that Zapdos myself.
Yeah. You ready to catch hands?
Yes. With a giant electric bird, no problem. I've been training for it. Yeah, I am absolutely bummed out about Todoroki. But that's okay.
Alright, that always sucks.
Yeah, because I think we have a backup for him. But we got to level grind a lot tonight. Alright,
Oh, that's level 15.
Pichu. At least I got Totera. I'm not gonna lie, I was so upset I actually forgot about Totera. Good point. I think it was just a shock of losing my boy. One last time.
Don't like this. I don't like this. Alright, switch. Bring up Bison. I have no idea how this Pichu is as strong. This Pichu is a strong Pichu.
Yeah, that Pichu's probably the Pichu from Melee that like attacks itself and gets stronger.
Yeah, it just like punches itself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna heal everybody up just to be safe. Alright, we gotta put Minato out front.
That water absorb on CL is good.
Nice. Yeah, Harama's a good bulky Pokemon to start off with too.
Yeah, that's one of the things where I was like, all right, you're gonna have to become my anchor because while great, not a great anchor.
Right. Thanks so much, Light. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out.
The 1-2 punch. Again, I like to stay moisturized. You do. You can water absorb.
Okay. There we go. We're good.
Alright.
Buddy had a guard chomp. Scared me a little bit. Had bad memories of that Pokemon from Cynthia. I will see it in a couple of months.
General, from Unite.
Yes!
Like, oh, I'm gonna run good Garchomp.
I didn't think Garchomp. I knew it would be good, but I was like, oh, you know, it might be a little slow, like Charizard. Nope.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
He's just like, I guess like I feel like Garchomp and Zeraora in Pokemon Unite like kind of do the same exact thing.
Yeah.
They're basically like, I'm gonna jump in on you and punch your face a lot, and then jump away. It's like, oh, okay.
Alright, cool. Route 48 will give me another encounter, and then I'm not even going to do the Safari Zone. Because, to be honest, like, I like it in Gen 1, and that's kind of it.
Yeah. Safari Zone outside of Gen 1, they were always just kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Well, even in Gen 1, like, I tried to get a Lucky Egg from a Chansey. The first Lucky Egg I got took me 40 Chanseys in 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't have to pay for that. I just don't. Like, as a human being, I don't.
It was a bored summer in college. I was like, alright.
Yeah. Like, I've definitely had phases in my life when I do have patience for that. That is not while I am in grad school.
Yeah. Agreed. There's some days like I miss grad school, but then some other days I'm like, no, I'm kind of glad I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be glad to be done with it.
Nice.
I am very lucky. I have an advisor I really like, and I really like the people in my cohort. But
Perfect.
I'm very ready to be done with the other parts of the grad school life.
Nice, nice, nice. I did like being an RD there because like I met so many cool students and people, so that was like a ton of fun. Like just having an international dorm or res hall. Some people don't like the term dorm. I forgot. They're interchangeable for me, but like Res Life has told me to say Residence Hall, but I will occasionally slip up and be like, oh yeah, dorm.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Okay. 5 of these. 2 of these. And a hyper potion for good luck. Have a good night, Turbo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ching. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that duo was scary light. Okay. Okay. As far as the gate, I'm gonna make sure that's a different route just to be safe. Oh, Brooke, I don't know if I asked. Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, mine. I mean, like, I'm an original generation stan through and through. Like, I am a Arcanine Growlithe Arcanine stan. That was my favorite Pokemon when I was a kid, and it's always stayed my favorite Pokemon. I actually have the original keychain that I had as a small child. For Growlithe, it is so beat up and worn away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it's like I don't know. They're like old. They're like I don't even remember when they came out, but I love them. So like that's probably mine. Which isn't like the fanciest and most original, but you know what you like when you're a kid, you still like it now, but usually.
Absolutely. Good choice though.
Yes, and we know your love for him.
Yes. But originally it was funny because it was Charizard when I was a kid for like the longest.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Charizard
I played.
was just cool.
Yeah.
Charizard was just dope.
It looked cool. I had the Hollow Charizard card, which
Whoa.
I'm so sad I don't have today.
Yeah, I'm sad for you.
Yes. It was an amazing card. I miss it. I also want to go and buy the Light Up Pikachu toy.
Oh yeah.
Because I had it and it was amazing, and I found one on eBay for like $30 in good condition. So I was like, I need this, but should I be spending money on this is a good question.
I forgot there was a recoil on that attack. I hope I didn't just kill.
Oh. No, you got this. Okay, this Vespa Queen is a lot.
Let's switch this on up. Switch this on up.
There we go. Okay. Minato, no. No, front. Alright. I'll give it one more, like, Pokeball. If not, we can honestly let it go. Because it is a Vespa Queen, which is a Bug-type Pokemon, so I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it out. Whoa, alright. There we go. And perfect. Alright. Well, that's fine. I'm not mad with that being my encounter, but I was kind of hoping for something else. Anywho, let's go get Torterra, who was named after the amazing earthbender Bolin.
Heck yes, we love ourselves an Avatar name.
Yes. Speaking of which, the Suki book was so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really well done.
Alright, good. They've done a really just fantastic job with all of the comics.
Mm-hmm.
The core comics were so good. And I know I've read the one where they try to find out what happened to Zuko's mom.
Yeah.
Which is great. I haven't. There's another one that I haven't read, and they're coming out with a Toph one soon, aren't they?
Yeah, it's out already.
Oh, it's already out. Okay.
Yeah, it was out because I remember when they announced it, I put the release date on my phone. Like, remember this is coming in because.
Get hype. Get hype.
Yes.
Well, Toph's great.
Toph is my favorite character. I love Toph so much. So I was like, absolutely, and it was so well done. Like, I'm trying to buy the collectors for all of them.
Yeah, the library editions or whatever they call them.
Yeah, for the ones I missed, because I caught up with them like later from reading them online, but the ones I was able to physically get, love them.
Yeah. No, I have the library editions for both of the Korra sets, and they do a really nice job with those library editions, like the illustration stuff and the covers and stuff. It's like they're really, really nice.
Right. Also, Todoroki.
Oh, Jirachi.
Ooh. You can't? Oh no. That's my favorite legend.
I know. I've run into this legend like 3 times, and every time it's like the second or third encounter in a space. So it's like, I could have caught you, but I'm not going to.
I'm gonna need that luck because I want Jirachi on my team so badly.
Sure. I will it for you.
Thank you.
Want it to happen for you.
Alright, Todoroki. Goodbye, my friend. So long, partner. However, I also forgot we got a Manaphy named Ryoku, who has kind of just been in the box all stream.
Oh.
I kind of don't want to put her out there because
yeah, put some levels on her.
Yeah. All right. You know what, Shenron, we'll bring you out front. I'm actually running too many dragons. King.
Oh yeah, Sapphire, learn that bite move. Gotta move.
Perfect. Also, you rocking the Kinda Funny hoodie?
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, I love it. Actually, one of my favorite. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Hoodie. I was gonna say it's a good hoodie.
Yeah. One of my favorite episodes that I still watch is the one with Greg and Nick Scarpino. They had the Diet Coke hoodies. And I absolutely still watch that a ton. It's my favorite.
They do some good content. They actually did. They recently just had an episode with Bob Dunga.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's amazing. Also, that Garatina.
She's so cool. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm sorry, Lady Lucifer. I cannot name the Garatina after you. Because I cannot catch it.
That is perfect,
they
though.
did an episode with Bob Dunga about her mini docu-series about Mean Girls.
Mm-hmm.
So then that put me down a rabbit hole on Bob Dunga content. And if you want to watch an amazing black woman do, oh god, Sapphire Diamond Ruby almost died. Sorry. An amazing black content creator do really great stuff on YouTube, especially about 90s retro culture and like 90s games and media culture. You should check out Bob Dunga.
Yes.
On, I think it's Bob Dunga 92 on Twitter, and then Bob Dunga on YouTube.
I have been like a huge fan of her for years, and I'm so happy for her. Like, her content has been great.
She seemed really lovely on the podcast, and I watched some of her videos, and I was like, this is really great. And also, like, a weird niche of, like, my memory space that, like, I just watched the one episode where it was talking about, like, the Cartoon Network Summer Resort, where it was, like, the games, the cheap flash games that they would always put out for the summer for Cartoon Network, and I was like, oh my god, I remember playing those. As like the canon reason for why all of the cartoons, you wouldn't have new cartoons in the summer. Blew my mind.
Oh yeah, true. Also, wait. Running a team of 5, absolutely not. I need to get my 6 Pokemon, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I told her, it was like, yeah, let me just go out there. Also, the Shadow Glitch is back, chat. This thing freaks me out. It's so weird.
Oh yeah, it almost makes you feel like you're like a hacker, but in the very
it's like, like I feel like I broke the game.
All these Giratanias, like, y'all.
Okay, we didn't get Shenron. All right, there we go. By the way, also due to a certain fancy video game player, I am able to play Pokemon X and the 3DS games now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's still test run because they're a little, like, not buggy, but they slow down a bit. But I realized if I have Chrome having a lot of tabs open, that explains it. So I'm like,
okay. So, you know, not very conducive to streaming, in which you usually have to have a bunch of programs and tabs open.
Yeah, I mean, it works with streaming because when I stream, I only have... When we do our Nuzlocks, I have Discord open in my main desktop. But when I'm not, I actually use my secondary laptop as the monitor. And my main one is the OBS machine.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, it worked out because I have 3 laptops in my house, and I'm like, well, I might as well use them.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure your desk looks like Frankenstein's
yes.
layer. Just, like wires everywhere connecting to everything. But that's impressive. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not too bad because like the cable management cord I got connects everything. However,
nice.
Due to the PS5 and the giant TV my friends got me, space is very limited.
Yes, that's fair.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Alright, badge number 6. Please be kind to me, Jasmine. Don't have like a Darkrai or Deoxys or something.
I have gotten nothing but legendaries for the last 4 encounters.
See?
Salty.
It happens. It went from me to you. I knew it.
But like, of course, I mean, not to diss on Rapidash, because Rapidash is still a cool Pokemon.
Right.
But like, that, of course, that's the first one I encounter, and then it's just nothing but legendaries after.
Yeah. Hey, Felipe, how you doing? How's it going? Okay. Let's do this. Let us do this. Okay, Jasmine, what do you got? Thank you, game. Because I was going to say, I didn't know what that would be. I was very nervous.
That's Nuzlocke for you. They
Yes.
make all this significantly more stressful.
Okay, my man Minato got this. Corsola. Good, good, good. Also, I got a chance to see No More Heroes 3 gameplay, and I'm so excited.
Oh, okay, okay.
I can't wait for later this month. It was supposed to be kind of a perfect month with that and Kenna Bridge of Spirits. But Kenna got delayed to September, but that's totally fine because it's going to be amazing, so I can't wait.
My wallet's happy about it, and I'm happy about it because it means it comes out like 3 days before I finish my comps. So I'm just going to get it for myself as a, hey, you are done with comps gift.
Wow.
And then I'm probably going to sit and just, I don't think I'm going to stream Kenna. I think I'm just going to sit and binge all of Kenna to myself. Like, in probably 2 days, because I'm just going to be like, I don't want to do anything.
Uh-huh.
My brain does not work. I want to play pretty damn please.
Chad, I almost lost my Ampharos and I would have cried.
Oh my god, I would have been devastated for you.
King, I'm going to need you to take a hit for me, buddy. I'm sorry. I have no other option. But I believe that you can survive. I believe in you, King. Of course. Alright. I don't know who to put out.
Oof.
Sure? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Toriyama can survive, I believe. Please don't let me use my...
Crossed.
By 4? Oh, I might be done.
Oh no.
Not like this. Please. Okay, we're good. Oh, no. I have no idea, chat.
Oh no.
I have no idea.
Rock in a hard place.
Yo.
That's always the worst. That's the worst place to be as a streamer.
Yeah.
No.
Just don't. I'm gonna lose one of them. So it's Shenron or Nimbus. Nimbus can fly and has. And okay, Altera's already. Look, I love Dratini. It hurts me, but I have no choice.
Sorry, Danger Noodle.
I
Sorry,
have no
Danger
choice.
Noodle.
He might survive it. Okay, he didn't. Okay, Minato and then Hyper Potion, and then I'm gonna be really upset at this game for a while.
Wow.
I have no idea why this Heracross was gonna be a problem. Because we wiped everything else out, except this. Okay, attack order. Uh-oh. Okay, listen. Amphi. Okay. Way to scare me, buddy.
Ooh. Sounds like you're playing with fire.
Yes. And it sucks because I don't know why its attack order is that high. I know it has stab, but it shouldn't be that bad. Come on. Even do here. Sure, yeah, we got no choice. Poland, you just got on the team. This is the absolute worst. This is the absolute worst.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Nimbus survive it. Nimbus! Critical hit! And it's not effective. This Heracross is the worst, everybody. Okay. I have to... Oh, no. No way. Amphi. Wow! Oh my god. This... I think I'm gonna wipe.
Oh no!
You guys are be kidding me!
Hearing it.
How? Dude, I could have level grind. I should have level grind. That is absolutely on me. I thought we had it. I didn't think attack order would be that bad. Wow.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Bro. That's the worst. I just got this far. It's the furthest I've been.
I mean, progress?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I will say, if you wanted to take a break tonight, if you needed to go play something else, I understand. I can always switch over to Dead by Daylight or something else too. Sometimes I know, especially after a wipe, it's like my heart is breaking.
No, I'm good. I have like vengeance in me now.
Okay, you're fueled by spite.
Yes. So I just gotta go make. I gotta go put a new copy of the game in chat. So I'm gonna go do that. And I actually don't know where it is. Wait. Okay. Here we go. I'm so mad at the Heracross.
That's brutal. I'm sorry you got wiped, man.
It's alright.
In there.
This is run 4, and I'm like, why?
I mean, yeah. I think I've lost track of how many, because I've had worse luck wiping earlier than you.
Yeah, and it's just like...
I think I'm on run 4 too. This has been a hard Nuzlocke. I will say this. This is tough.
Mm-hmm. And I think the hardest thing about that is like we were so close. Like I was like, man, I am very, very close. Okay, randomized catching tutorial, cool. Oh boy. Well, hopefully we get a good team, and then we can reset nicknames and make things happen.
Yep. Believe in the dream.
Yes. So I have faith, but The moment I lost Todoroki, it was like this cloud over my head. Like the sad anime music started playing. The final boss was here. You know, you saw the Naruto swing in the background, and I was like, "Uh oh." Okay. All right, chat. We got this. Save. Hopefully, we'll make it happen. That's the worst. Like, if I was at badge 4, I wouldn't be upset. But being absolutely at 6, would be worse. All right.
Also, something like weird happened to your mic when you switch off. It may just be something happened to your inputs, but I wanted to let you know.
Wait, really? Is it where now?
It's slightly better.
Okay.
Yeah, it just got like staticky. It was like something had changed.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Do. All right. Yo, Evil Viper, how's it going? How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? How was your day? We're doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I have to start over because I wiped. But I hope you're doing well. All right, cool. Let us get back into it. Chat, I'm sad. Chat, we had the... I have to start all over.
You know what? Started from the bottom, now you're here.
Yeah.
Again. At the bottom. That's not how that song goes.
I got a pros though. Alright. So we'll just wish for good vibes, like a cool legend.
Yeah, maybe you'll get like Jirachi.
Maybe.
Stuff.
Maybe. And that will be a note to self. To definitely level grind when I get to badge 6 and not go in. That's alright. Alright, we got this. Do.
Alright, well.
Alright, cool.
This cave has been up a bus so
Do.
I just want to be out of this cave.
Yeah.
I want to be done with this. This cave is killing me.
There's certain parts of this game that drag. Like, I love Gen 2. It's my baby, but Radio Tower absolutely is the worst part of this game.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what starter we got, chat. And if it's absolutely, like, the worst, I will be even more upset. So hopefully nothing bad. Rapidash, Shellos, Sableye. I mean... like, Rapidash is the way to go. I mean, I like Shellos, but... I guess we'll go Rapidash and give it a name. Okay.
Rapidash, we like Rapidash.
Yeah. Name you Azula. Alright, Azula, welcome to the squad. Perfect. Do. Okay, for the potions. Sweet.
Snorlax is your favorite Black Specific. I believe it. I believe it.
I feel like that's a perfect Pokemon for Black Specific.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's good at video games and he gets to sleep and eat really yummy food. Like, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Here's your large son. Big boy. Not small boy. Big. Dragon breath.
Alright, so hopefully the wild encounters are good. So I'm excited to see them, because that's actually like my favorite part of Nuzlocke is building up that team.
Oh.
Uh-oh. No!
Oh, that was wild. That was a level 8 Rattata. That was a level 8 Rattata. What the heck? A dynamic punch. Come on. Game? Come on.
Okay, Route 29. Alright, not having to run in shoes. I remember those days.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to die like that.
There's a
To
Chikorita.
rat. To a rat.
Okay, this Rapidash absolutely is OP. Good type of moves. Oh no. Okay, the only problem is they do have shell loss though, so I'm a little worried about that, but I think we'll make it work. Oh, already out in battle, cool. Just got home, Evil Viper. Nice, nice. Hope everything was good. Hope you had a good day. Cast form, not bad. Okay, I forgot Rapidash has Runaway, which is actually kind of helpful. Not the ability I wanted, but we'll make it work.
You thought I said Rayquan? No. I did not. I said Rayquaza. like Wu-Tang. No. No.
That is one of my favorite groups, though, but...
There's a sleeping Vaporeon plushie on eBay, and you won't buy it, but you would die for it.
Mm.
I feel like you should treat yourself. I mean, I guess I don't know how expensive it is.
Yeah.
But that sounds like a really cool plushie. And I know Jack also collects cool things like Pokemon stuff. So
Yes.
Jack, should Sapphire Diamond get the cool thing?
I would say yes. If it's in your budget and you love it, go for it.
If it's in your budget and you love it, go for it. I like that. I like that. I'm going to steal that from you.
That's all. Go for it. It's always my mantra. As I'm looking at a $120 Captain America shield coming out in October, I'm getting.
That's pretty dope.
And I don't need.
I did assume you meant Wu-Tang, but I got it. There aren't a lot of other like artist groups going around with Woo dash something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's in here? Okay, Murkrow, not bad. So there are options.
Yeah, so what are you running with your starter at this point?
Yeah, so far, because I gotta get Pokeballs, and I don't want her to get too strong. I forgot, I don't have the Apricorn bag yet. There we go. Okay, so Murkrow. Can I run into a route actually? That'd be pretty dope.
Oh, sleep powder. Go. Shut
The worst. Okay, there's a heat ran. Sure.
I don't even know. I'm so old. I don't even know what heat ran is. So.
It's the only water fire legend, which is actually pretty cool for its like time. Like I was like, oh, that was pretty unique. Okay. Finally made it Mr. Pokemon's house again. Okay, slacking, not the biggest fan of. But not too bad. Yes, chat. I am sad that we lost Ampharos too. I was trying not to think about it. That was the one that broke me. It was like
one that broke me.
Yes, it was like watching Thanos fight the Avengers. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm sad.
Snap.
Yeah. do. I actually like that they made a good remix to Professor Oak's theme in this game.
Yeah, the music in this game generally like slaps. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. It's my favorite OST, but I'm biased. But it is my absolute favorite.
I mean, oh, I forgot to release Sapphire Diamond Ruby into the wild. Oops, my bad. I'll do that next time. I can't use her.
Sometimes it's tough though, because I have the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta release this person. Cause I'm so used to playing.
Usually I just go do that immediately, but
right.
That was just like a one-off stupid way to die, and not even registered.
Right. There's an Umbreon. I am hoping to run back into you, friend. Hopefully. Okay. Run into the Murkrow a lot. Not. It's an option if I need him, but I don't know. We'll see, chat. Hold on 1 second. Yo, Scorpion, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh wow.
All good?
Oh yeah, no, we're doing all right.
Okay, Mischievous, nice. Like, I'm glad the encounters are at least good, but there's just ones I'm hoping for particularly to pop up a bit more. But either way, I don't think there's a bad Pokemon on this route, so that's a good start for now. Alright, perfect. Let's see who we can get. Anybody good? I don't know. Yeah, all good. Next faction. I'm glad you're good, Scorpion. Good to see you as always.
This cave is crushing my will.
Yeah, that cave like has a lot of encounters.
Oh, so many encounters.
Okay. Hit Powdon.
And I keep getting cool legendaries that I can't catch because Nuzlocke rules.
Right. Which is the worst, because then it's like, oh, you want this, we can't get it. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, that's probably not the best, but thankfully it doesn't count till we get Pokeball, so... Alright, Azul survived. She's good. Blaze kick? Good. Rival battle is done.
Huzzah!
Okay, level up. Level 6 isn't too bad. Heal block, I'm gonna pass on that. Oh my god, Squirtle!
I know. He belongs to somebody else.
Oh.
Someone else's Squirtle that I'm about to crush into the ground as my opponent. Squirtle used to be, I think, Squirtle was also one of my favorites as a kid. I liked Squirtle, but then like, I remember really liking him in the game, and then when I got my first Squirtle card, I thought the art was dumb, and I was like, I don't like Squirtle anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm always Team Squirtle, but Charmander is my favorite of the starters. Then it's Squirtle. And then, sorry Bulbasaur fans, it's absolutely nothing than Bulbasaur.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is probably, I think when I was a kid, I would have said Charmander, Squirtle. Now I would definitely say Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu. Pikachu's just boring.
I feel you.
Everyone loves Pikachu. I mean, not like everyone, but
right. It's the mascot.
Yeah, it's a mascot. I'm like, even like when I was a kid, I was never like as keen on Pikachu. I was always a big fan. Like even in the original anime, I always liked Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Yeah.
Butterfree. I love Butterfree. The episode when he like let Butterfree leave, I cried.
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
I was so like, I I understand it, but no. Yeah, Ash always kind of bothered me a bit in the anime because I'm like, dude, like, I didn't get his Charizard not listening to him, even though he had all the badges. I'm like, how? But he also kept using it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
like, Ash was not a very good trainer.
No.
It's not surprising it took him a very long time to actually become a master and beat an Elite Four ever. Because he's just actually not a very good trainer.
Yeah, like, he has the heart, but it's just like, no.
He does not have the skill set, or the wisdom, or the discernment. He just... I don't know.
Yeah, although I am sad.
He yells and believes hard enough, right?
They didn't count his Orange Island one, because it's technically like a side tournament, but that was a cool win for him. I was super hyped for him, but his official Pokemon League was in Alola, which was pretty cool. Alright.
If you want it hard enough, then type advantages don't matter, right? Yeah, I forgot about that meta. I forgot about the just wanting it hard enough meta.
AKA the heart of the cards. Yeah. They were like, yeah, I think it was a failure. It did in middle school. So there's that. I lost a duel because of it.
Heart of the cards?
Yeah. I needed Swords of Revealing Light and got a Blue Eyes that I couldn't summon due to the new rules, and I was like, well, that is it.
Rip. Rip. How many times did he fight ground types of Pikachu using electric moves? I'm sure it is many.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur is your favorite OG starter? Gyarados is a close... Ooh, Gyarados is good.
Nice.
Gyarados, I really ended up liking Gyarados a lot too. Especially in like the red Gyarados era where I was like, this is so cool and I have this red skill and this is an OP. Like I thought that was like the coolest thing in Pokemon
Yeah.
for a long time as a kid.
Shout out to Lyra having a Dragonite with Special Ren as her starter. And not a Meryl. I want that life. Sad about that. Alright. First member for the new anime squad. Let's see who it is. Honchkrow? Not bad.
Sorry, I murdered your Pikachu, man.
I think Blaziken could do it. Yes! Alright. Now we just gotta catch you. That's the biggest part. We gotta get you a part of the team so I have another member. Come on. 1, Mm.
Alright. We made it to Azalea Town, everyone. We got out of that stupid cave. God.
That cave does take a hot minute.
That cave, man.
Two.
No, thank you.
Are you kidding me? Dark Pulse. Oh, no. Come on.
Though we do get to go catch another Pokemon.
There we go.
Nope, and we do have to say goodbye to Sapphire and Emerald. So.
Oh, no.
Rip.
Okay. I have 2 Pokeballs left. Don't break my heart, game. Let me get this one. 1. No. Alright, YOLO Ball, this is it. This is it for all the marbles. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Yes! I guess they wanted to make it dramatic. But we got her. And I'm gonna name you... Actually... Let us see. Let's see. What options do we have? Yeah, that works. Perfect. Bulma, welcome to the squad. Okay, so we got Rapidash and Honchkrow. Actually, not a bad start. Moves, though, we'll work on them.
Yep, moves can always be changed.
Yes.
Right? As long as the Pokemon's alive, it does not matter.
Yeah.
Time to go see what we catch. Should probably switch to...
Alright, here's hoping we run into that Umbreon next.
Yeah, I want that for you.
Yeah, because... I'm not gonna lie, it's a tanky Pokemon, good defense. Will be a welcome addition. Alright, let's heal up.
Oh, are you for real? It's a Shroomish. Come on.
Well, actually, that's a pretty solid pickup.
I mean, it is, but I was just, after all of those legendaries,
True.
I was excited for something slightly different.
That's true.
Could be worse.
Yeah. I remember running to a Magikarp and I was like, I don't know how to feel.
Listen, Magikarp can be pretty dope in a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
But you do have to level grind quite a lot to make that happen.
Pokemon classism.
Listen, Blaster Center just likes to keep us honest, you know?
Yeah, that's true, but I gotta be honest with those Pokemon now.
Yeah.
Alright, we get Probopass. I am going to pass on it. No. I could have had an Umbreon fam. I'm so sad. That's okay.
Alright, one more Night Slash should do it. We should be able to...
Nice. Okay. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me, game. This is the worst you've done tonight.
Oh no.
Why did I run into an Ampharos on this route? Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, buddy. I have to. I can't look. Why? It couldn't do me that solid? That's evil. It could have been any of the Pokemon. And I ran into a Heatran afterwards. Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's okay though. We'll see him again. We probably won't, but we'll see him again.
I want that for you.
I hope so, because that's the worst. Like, the fact that he was the encounter right after that. It's alright. Alright, a Gaily.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that actually isn't too bad. Who to name this one after? You know what? This should be... Let's take some. You know what? I don't think I've named one after our Pokemon. And a shroom just seems appropriate.
Nice. Good choice.
Whoop, I can't spell Tyler's name though.
I'm just glad Pokemon made it so like usernames could fit, because back then it was like, hey, it's super limited. And it was the worst.
I call Tyler my guy. So I'm just gonna do just naming him Tyler is kind of boring. Ty guy.
Nice. Okay.
Let's go into the town. Heal. There's some more potions.
Perfect. Okay, Centiquill, man. I want that. Okay, Flamethrower. Good try though, but I don't know about that. Okay, Venomoth. Okay, we should be fine. I guess it's Venomoth, thankfully, but...
I'm manifesting good things to happen to you.
Thank you, same. I feel like this has got to be our run. So, okay, Route 31, good, new encounter. Hey, spelled wrong! Okay, Gyarados. I'm not mad at that. I'm not too upset. I think one Blaze Kick will help it. Okay, Wing Attack. I don't know why it has Wing Attack, but I'm not mad that it has it.
You get that hashtag Yankees buddy out of my chat.
Yes!
Get it out of my chat.
Yes.
Out of here.
The 27 of them rings.
Oh my god.
The pin of those stripes? Absolutely.
We get it. You can count. Congratulations. I'm a Yankees fan. I can count.
It's gonna be even worse when the 28th happens. Oh my goodness. I am gonna be hella obnoxious.
And so when they inevitably choke, I'll be a nice friend, and I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna think it.
I mean, I got my rant ready if they lose this year, because I've been very, very not impressed with them for a while.
Yeah.
It's been a it's been a season.
I feel you. I'm just glad that Cleveland finally changed their name and their
Yes.
terrible, terrible logo,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can say that I can like cheer for Cleveland with my dad, and because I have intentionally not been a Cleveland fan since 2011.
Yeah.
So it's like nice that I can share that with my dad now and be like, oh, cool,
Oh, that's awesome.
this isn't gross.
Yeah. I love the new logo a lot. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Well, and I like the significance of it. Like, as someone who was born in Ohio and like went back to work in Ohio after my undergraduate, like, I like that they picked something that was distinctly Cleveland. Because for a long time, I was in the camp that they should just go back to being called the Spiders, because that's what the original team in Cleveland was called. There's like some cool history there.
Right.
And when they said that they were pretty sure they weren't going to do that, but they were like crowdsourcing for new ideas, I was like, I really hope it's not just something generic that could be like in any city. And I'm glad they picked the Guardians, because like that's tied to our bridge, and I like that a lot. So
Right.
and like the logo looks dope. Sentiment seems cool, so I was pretty pleased.
Yeah, all good vibes. That's awesome.
All good vibes.
So I had to ask for, I guess, Max Scherzer. Are you gonna get a Giants jersey with him, or you're like, nah, thanks for the memories with the Nats?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was bummed they traded him.
I don't typically buy jerseys for people.
Okay.
The only jerseys I have a Megan Rapinoe jersey from when she played with the Seattle Reign. I mean, she still plays with the Reign moved cities. Back when I lived in Seattle, I have a Rapinoe jersey. And I have a LeBron jersey from when he was with the Cavs from the champion run. Because I went to a couple games with my dad during that run, and so I got a LeBron jersey, and then I have a Wilson jersey from Seattle.
Nice.
From the Seahawks. So like, I'll get a jersey occasionally, partially to wear something to a game. Like I have obviously like my Nats jersey, but I don't have it for a character. It's just character cheese.
Right.
I don't have it for like a particular player, just because they'll change or they'll leave, or typically what I've ended up finding out is like they end up being assholes, or like I don't know, like just stuff happens. So I have to like really, really love to get a jersey.
Right.
And I don't know if I have anyone like that in baseball right now. Like I don't know if there's anyone who's really like, I would say I'm like a stan for it, you know?
I got you.
I have people I like, and overall I like the roster for the Nationals. Like I like watching them play games, but I'm not following one person really hard.
No, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, level 2 Kyogre is still scary, even though it's level 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's always the thing when you run into the legendaries, even at low level, because you just don't know what they have, and their special attacks are so high.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know how this Crap Dash is doing outside of the rain.
Right.
Honey, come inside.
Yo, Be Nice, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Stream is going really well. We got the Nuzlocke going really well. It's good to see you. Let me give you a shout out real quick. So shout out to the homie Be Nice. Definitely check out their stream. They were playing Pokemon Unite. Oh my goodness. Okay, we survived the Kyogre. Okay, good. Level 6. Yeah, we'll work with this. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for them to like level up a bit, because that first gym could be a nightmare like the last one was.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Buck Catcher Wade. Good battle. Even though you did not have one bug in your team. Like, at all. Dude had no bug. Like, he was just like, yeah, you know. I was expecting, I don't know, Yamega, something like that. No. Absolutely not.
Alright. Get the Daffricorns. I get back into town and figure out what the situation is with all this.
I always like how that game always has one part that just rains, but it's like just that part.
Yeah.
I'm always curious about it.
Why is it raining so much?
Right. Okay, let's heal up. See if we can get one more encounter for the gym. And I want to go in with a good amount of them at level 10 or higher. Just because I don't trust it. Okay, do Sprout Tower first.
Well, I guess we can go see if I can catch another Pokemon over here that isn't just complete booty cheeks.
Yeah, when it gets to the point where you're looking at, like, extra encounters, it's like, uh-oh. Like, hopefully you're good.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, well, I could go into the forest here. See what we got. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh.
Come on, game.
Hi, Raikou.
That is not what I wanted to see.
I don't think we could catch it, but I'll try.
Alright.
We knocked it out. Thank you, Azula. Forgot how powerful you are. Thanks. Well, it was nice to run into, you know, the legendary Thunder Beast himself. That was great. Could have been a great member of the team. I think his catch rate might be a little high. So, not gonna front. A little concerned about that. It was nice to run into him, though. Also, be nice. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk, friend. Alright, what do we have? Yes! Let's go!
Dang it. I didn't want to catch you, but I didn't mean to kill you.
Okay, Zula. Don't kill the Flygon. Don't kill the Flygon. Don't kill the Flygon. Good. And it's burnt. Oh, we got those Pokeballs ASAP. Please, game. I've been to a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. Let me catch the Flygon, please. I beg of you.
It's been a night.
I beg of you, please.
Give
This
it
could
to
turn
me.
it around. I have the perfect nickname for her. 1, 2. Okay, 2. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Okay. I have, like, probably 4 more chances to catch it. I need this. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Let's go! Yes!
Nice.
Woo! Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Yes. Actually,
stuff.
one of the Pokemon that will be in the new commission this Friday.
Heck yeah.
So.
Oh no, Farrah just used self-destruct.
Oh! Uh-oh. Cross fingers,
Oh.
cross fingers, cross fingers.
Okay.
That is always the worst in a Nuzlocke. Ugh. Alright.
Yeah, especially when you're like, how dare you use self-destruct? I beat you fair and square.
Right. And as for this Flygon, I would name her after one of my favorite women in anime, Botan.
I don't know why my controls do not let me go through worse.
Botan, welcome to the anime squad. That made up for that Ampharos a little bit game. I'm still mad about it.
I mean, I would still be mad about it for you, too.
Yeah, it's like, how dare they? Okay, Flygon, what do we got? We gotta level you up a bit, but Bone Club, Spark, Ominous Wind, and Boomerang. Good stuff. Okay.
Pokeball guy.
All right. Botan will put you up front. And we'll do some, I'll do some wild battles for a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta put those levels on, right?
Yeah, just 'cause I can't afford to lose another one.
No, that's totally fair.
I can't. That last one hurt. It was like just watching the connections I made with them just fly. I was so upset.
Yeah, that's the tough part about Nuzlocke too, especially because like generally, very rarely in Nuzlocke is it like a trickle effect. It's like that. Oh no, it's like a domino, and then you just lose the whole team. You're like, well, crap.
And I feel like you get so many emotions with them too. It's like, oh no, like, not so and so because I nicknamed you.
I had a friend do a very cool in memoriam, like Oscars style presentation for his Nuzlocke. When we did it in college with like music and like slides that like moved on their own. It was pretty great.
That's awesome. All right, making it. Good stuff. All right, good job, Botan. Been on the team for 2 minutes. Already crushing it. Polygraph. I'm actually not gonna fight this because I'm park ground.
Okay, spelled wrong.
Toxicroak. Yeah, I think Boomerang can do it. Never mind. That was a bit of a scare, but we made it.
Sweet. Nope, no thanks. I'm also just a little suspect what a tiny little egg creature would actually make for its sweet scent. That seems sus.
That's a good point. That is a really good point. Like, I like Togepido, but Togekiss, absolute scary Pokemon. Like, I didn't realize how good it was until Platinum, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's actually really good competitively.
Yeah.
Alright, Lot Bunny. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Not bad. Outrage. Yeah, there we go. So aside from like Kenna Bridge of Spirits, are there any upcoming games you're like super excited for or you can't wait to play?
Kenna's like the one that I'm the most excited about, just based on like, the kind of story, the games I like to play. I'm actually mildly intrigued by Halo Infinite right now. Watching a lot like the positive reactions from my friends because I am not playing Call of Duty anymore.
Right.
And I do have Game Pass, so that could be like a good shooter to replace it. I am still playing Apex, but a lot of my friends who prefer like more normal competitive shooters, not battle royale style. I'm trying to convince them to switch. So Halo Infinite could be good. So that's like, so I'm paying more attention to it than I was. I'm really excited actually for a game called Humankind.
Nice.
Coming out. It is. Do you know what Humankind is?
No, I don't.
It's a. It's sort of like the Civilization games. Like it's a sort of civilization sim, where like you build up, humanity from like primordial, sort of like we're all just like amphibians in the water, all the way up through you know, humans into sci-fi realm. But it looks really, really cool. And they look like they have a bunch of really different interesting cultural elements that you can build out based on different aspects. And I appreciate that the team's been building it with a really like transnational approach, so it's not just kind of like white European stuff.
Right.
And it looks really, really cool. And that's coming out in August. And one of my friends got it for me, like pre-ordered it for me for my birthday.
Oh,
so I'm
nice.
really excited about that. It's like that's also like when I need to. I don't know if you have like games you turn to relax.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, a big one like are Sims. Like, I just need to like not feel anxious for an hour and relax and not be stressed and kind of just vibe to some music or whatever.
Right.
I love a good simulator game, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Are you looking forward to anything else?
Yeah, aside from like No More Heroes 3 and Kenna Bridge of Spirits, definitely the Demon Slayer game. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, I'm putting like
Oh yeah, I forgot about Shredder's Revenge.
woo, put a ton of hours into that, like just playing on stream. I cannot wait. And then aside from that, really just the Pokemon games.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we've got some good Pokemon content coming up.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Absolutely. But yeah, super hyped about those options. And I'm trying to think if there's any... Well, I finally get my Analog Pocket in October.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Which, like, I was supposed to have that thing in May, but with the chip shortage, I totally get it. But
Yeah.
of, like, one of the probably 100, if not 50 people who got it, I just can't wait to own it. To see, like, it in person.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really curious because you're one of the only people I know who isn't like in the industry, like full time, whatever, who's gotten one of these indie sort of console stations. What made you interested in the Analog Pocket? Is it Pocket Analog or Analog Pocket? Do I have it in the right order?
Yeah, you got it. It's Analog Pocket.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
Analog Pocket.
I said Pocket
Yeah,
Analog for a week.
Okay.
Because I saw it and was like, oh yeah, I kept calling it that. Because I kept hearing people talk about it. And like, it just made sense to call it Pocket Analog because it fits in your pocket. But Analog being a company, they were like, no, we want the brand first. I'm like, okay.
Fair enough.
But honestly, I just thought it looked cool because it's like, they were like, oh, HD Game Boy that like has really good graphics and you can dock to your TV. And I'm like, that's amazing. The only thing is they don't support emulation.
Right, that's why none of these indie console sort of things like the Playdate or the Pocket Analog do.
Right.
So that's why I'm curious, like, what the appeal is, because like you can't play the games you know you like. So have they like announced games that you're interested in?
Well, the funny thing is you can only play like at the time Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games.
Okay.
And then you can buy carts for like $30 plus tax for like Game Gear and stuff.
Carts.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, it's good for physical collectors, but
Okay, that makes more sense than why that fits for you, because you have a pretty good physical collection, if I recall correctly.
yeah, a lot of my favorites.
Pokemon games, right?
And for some of like the quote-unquote fan-made games, or you know the three-letter word, those type of games you can buy carts of. So like, you know, for Crickless, I mean, if I could find it for $20 or less, I wouldn't mind doing that, because then, you know, I could play it and that'd be fun. But also, it's just really good to like have a really upscale Pokemon Red and Pokemon Gold and Silver. I would just love to have that on the go.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I get it. Especially since we oh no, spell wrong.
No.
Shoot.
Uh-oh. No.
To a Hoppip. God. Well, so much for my starter.
Oh no.
Oh, right. You know it's bad when the glasses come off.
Right. It's like the worst, because you see it happen, it's like, are you kidding me?
Like, more than half health. The Hoppip has done barely, like, more than 3 damage a hit, and then just... lasers. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Thank goodness for Azula, because Botan, you do not fight that Glaceon, my friend.
Well, let's just finish this.
Uh.
Go. Say goodbye to it, I guess. Sorry, Bwit.
If I had Amphi hearts, I would send them in my chat. So, chat, just hearts for spelt wrong.
Alright.
Oh, Vice Grip. Okay, Jigglypuff looks adorable, but it's kind of deadly.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the tough pup.
Yes. Speaking of Wigglytuff is going to be really good in Unite.
Yeah, I was about to say, Wigglytuff is the Unite license I'm planning to unlock.
Nice. That's awesome, that's awesome.
Oh, no, Wind Sigil, I did go into the well, and then I accidentally... Oh, wait, no, actually, you know what? I haven't had a wild Pokemon catch in the well. I have not hit one yet.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the forest that I accidentally killed the Linoon, whatever it is.
Yeah, you're good. I always call it Linoon for some reason. Yeah, I was used to calling it that, but like people pronounce it different ways, and I'm just like giant. I don't know, animal thing.
Yeah.
I always blank on it.
I don't know. It looks like a ferret. Ferrets
Yeah,
are kind of gross.
that's what I was
know
thinking of.
ferrets are cute aesthetically, but ferrets are very.
Yeah, I heard people say the same thing about hamsters.
Yeah, I mean they're all rodents. Like
Mm-hmm.
no one knows how to say that Pokemon.
Swablu versus Botan. I mean, I trust it.
Ugh. Let's finish this.
Good stuff.
Oh, sorry, Britt. That's sad.
Alright, Galade. Yeah. Alright, I actually won a Galade for my team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm more of a fan of Gardevoir personally because I like the special attackers more in terms of like his defense. And then Galade gets a lot of weaknesses, so that is my little drawback to it, but it's still pretty cool. Alright, perfect. Finally making it out, or up, to this Bellsprout Tower. Got the trio. Would have been an awesome encounter, but I don't know if I would have preferred it over Raikou, to be honest. Sableye, alright. Well, good thing I didn't pick that as a starter. Porygon 2. Okay, that's another Pokemon a cry I like a lot.
Porygon?
Yeah, Porygon 2. Love it. It actually has my favorite design of the three. Because Porygon, you know, is cool. Porygon 2 is awesome. And then Porygon Z, Pokemon just got really creative. Was like, yeah, we just did this.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pokemon's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Alright. I finished the well. I think after I put our friend Sprout Wrong to rest in the great Pokefield in the sky, I'm gonna call it here. I didn't sleep very well, so I can just feel my energy level go dropping. So I'm gonna probably call it here. So thank you for streaming this with me, I mean, I appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy. Get some rest. Always a pleasure. And thank you so much again for your kind words. I really appreciate it, bro.
Of course, of course. Have a good night, dude.
You too. Have a good one. Alright, Anime Squad. We're gonna, like, play for maybe a little bit longer. Because, I want to get my first badge and, like, maybe get to the well tonight? I don't know. But we'll play a little longer. Alright, Sage Admin, what up? What up, Sage Admin? How you doing? Okay, Potion. I feel like Botan needs to take the lead, dog. Also, Be Nice, how you doing? Sorry I didn't get a chance to say hi to you. Hope you're doing well. It is awesome to see you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know how everything's going. What the? Okay, Spark? Sparked up. Seijin, what up? Okay, I'm kind of glad he has Spark. But can you also get Thunderbolt, my dude? That's important. Okay, territory. See, this is who I want on the team. Also, chat, so help me. So help me if I don't get this, the Ampharos again. I'm gonna be livid. Alright, place it. Cool. Hello. Let me see how much you trust Pokemon. I trust him a lot, man. Alright, I'm gonna need that first badge, though. Smoke him. What the? Smoke him, I don't trust you. I think Outrage is gonna help me out a lot. So that's why I'm glad I got Flygon. But I'm gonna need some moves, dog. I don't know, I do. I just do, okay? Let's see, Electro. Ooh, I would prefer him for the team, chat. If possible. Like, if I can't catch Amphi, then no. Like, I'm not doing it. If I can't catch him. But, like, I have faith. Alright, level 14, what up? Machine. Yeah, shout out to Silver just being here, being evil. I don't know. He here. Okay, potion though? Should we heal him? I actually don't know. Alright, sweet. Okay. Morph I don't trust it. Like, at all. But I do like it. Okay. Steelix. Yeah, put Azula out, because she actually needs to level up a little bit. And chat, I swear, by the moon and the stars, I'll be there. I swear though. Oh, okay. What the? Oh! Zoom Desire chose a Destiny. What Zoom Desire do? Okay, good. I thought that was Destiny Ball and almost lost my damn mind. Chat, I was upset. Cacnea, what up? How's it going, brother? How's the wife and kids? How's the family? Same. Okay. Take this TM. TM hype? Hello, Flygon. How are you doing, sir? Sure. I could just run out, but I don't see why not. Alright, chat, let's get this badge and I'm going to bed. That way we can at least be like kind of even and I can go level grind all stream tomorrow and Thursday. The Lord knows I need to do so. I am so mad at that last wipeout. Like, y'all, I'm sad. I was, like, upset. But that's okay. Because I believe in you all. Okay, Bolton, Azula, sure. Bulma, good, and then Shenron. Shenron, I'm going to level her up, right? Also, shout out to the squad. A lot of, like, powerful ladies on there. Good stuff. Yeah, actually, they're all. Wow. Good stuff. Okay. We stand the Pokemon Powerful Queens. Alright. So, chat, I'm going to do that. And make it happen. You tell Max? I did not. I think I did. I think she knows. Yeah, she knows. Alright, cool. Keeper, what up, man? Okay, Mankey, I appreciate you. I'm a little upset at you, but I appreciate you. Bastards! Yo, he had. Oh. Jesus. Okay, I got sparked though. Oh, I got outrage. Sucker. Alright. Perfect. I mean, we should be good for this gym. Because if not, I'm gonna be upset. Like, more at myself, but more the game. Like, at the same time. Hit Powdon. Okay. Hit Powdon now. Yeah. I think outrage is just the way to go until, like, they knock out. Critical hit, my man. My lady. Have it. Sorry. Okay, Sheik Clefable. Yep. Yeah, we should get back one. I literally think Botan is going to make up for everything that happened. However, note to myself in the future. I'm going to need you to level grind. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. What a way to go out. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate it. Dragon Pulse, yep. How much one's Ghost type? It does 60. Boomerang does 50, but it's ground type. Spark does 65. I mean, straight up. Yeah, Boomerang's cool, but it only does 50. I can get other ground type Pokemon. Alright. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the nice battles. Thank you for the juju's. Oh my god. Okay, hi. We got badge 1. Finally. It's been 3 hours already? Wow. It has been a stream, chat. Okay, sweet. Alright, let me save. After I speak to the kimono girl, actually. And now we are back at square one. I'm not too upset because we had like 5 badges. And I feel like I can make that ground up next time we stream. So I'm not upset about it. What I am upset about was losing my entire damn team. That hurt me the most. Yeah, I realized I had a box of Pokemon too I could use, but I'd rather start over, to be completely blunt with y'all. Alright, let me save. I think badge 1 is a good ending point. And I think I can go sleep. Let me save up. I could probably do maybe one more encounter, I don't know. But like, honestly, it's fine. Like, I have 11 Pokeballs and stuff. Okay. File, let me save. Save state. And file save state. And then I'll probably like, I'm gonna go level grind on stream. And all that. Alright, chat. I'm gonna wrap it up here because I gotta go get some sleep. I got a big day of work ahead of me tomorrow. But thanks so much for being here. Also, shout out to my buddy Docbrooke for the awesome Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke stream as always. It was so much fun. We're back to square one after wiping again. It's my 4th try. I can't. But we will get back to where we were. I promise. It's going to take some time. I'm going to seriously level grind with this group because I believe in it. And then make this the run. But we will make it happen, I promise. Let me drop my socials so you all can follow me on social media. So if you want, these are my socials. My Twitter, Instagram. That's where I'm active. That's where you can find me. Talk about streams, talk about life. My Twitch, if you haven't followed and you were lurking, you love something I said, you thought it was cool, you had a good time hanging out with me and Brooke, drop a follow. It's a good way to hang out and be a part of the community. Also, there is, as Auto Emperors gives you a reminder message as we wrap up, my YouTube, this VOD will be up tomorrow. So if you enjoyed the stream and you want to watch it on YouTube, if you prefer to watch it on YouTube versus Twitch, you can watch it on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time and hang out. And yeah, it's always a good time. So I am going to wrap it up here. We're gonna raid somebody, and I think I know who we're gonna raid. Let me drop a raid on my buddy. Kamsaki, aka Megan. Let's go hang out with her. She's doing her Sacred Gold right now. So go hang out with Megs. I'm gonna go hang out her chat because I have to go be a mod to my good friend. I will see you lovely people probably tomorrow with Pokemon Black 2. I need to get back on it. And then after that, definitely Thursday for Pokemon Unite. Alright, have a good night, folks. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye.